And we're live!
Penis.
Yes,
Hello,
please!
everybody, and welcome to another episode of Pass the Controller, Please. Thank you for joining us today. Today, we are going to be playing some Dino D-Day. After last weekend, it had a little bit of an update and then a free weekend, so there's been a lot of people on the servers recently, so we're going to be checking out all the new stuff in that. If you are new to the stream and you don't know what we do here, what we do is we stream every Friday from 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We try to provide entertainment while promoting charities. If you have extra cash this week, please do scroll down below the video you are watching on Twitch. There will be a bunch of info down there about who we are, what we do, and the charities that we promote. The one that we mostly promote is Child's Play. There is a link down there for you to go, and you can donate to them using their donate stuff on their website. Sadly, we still have not gotten their widget to be able to work on Twitch. And unfortunately, chipping, it doesn't exist, which kind of sucks anymore. But today with us, we have Mah-Dry-Bread, as usual.
Yeah.
We have Water Geek. And we have special guest HJTenchi. Thank you for joining us, and why don't you tell everybody just who you are?
I'm no one important in particular, but I do some YouTubes and do some streaming, and love the idea of what all you are doing. And I wanted to be a part of the dinosaur carnage.
There's already someone in the chat who thinks this game is a mod. This is not the first time someone's never heard of it and thought it was a mod.
It was originally a mod.
Yeah, it was originally
Really?
a source mod. You can still go and
Someone
pick up
thinks
the
it's a
source mod.
KB mod, whatever that stands for.
I don't know what KB... This is actually the standalone game. There is a mod that you can get for Source. It's a standalone mod. I think you just need the SDKs to be able to use it.
I'm in a server.
Alright. I guess we're ready then?
Sounds good.
I guess so.
Alright, bring down the music, bring up the game.
I covered pretty much everything, unless I forgot something really important, which...
You forgot to say I exist.
You forgot to say what the money's for.
Oh
Thank
yeah,
you,
you
Tom.
actually did forget that.
The money is for the money that goes to Child's Play. Child's Play is a fantastic charity. What they do is they provide toys and games to kids who spend way too long in hospitals. Try to bring some joy to their lives. It's a fantastic charity. So if you can promote to them, you don't have to donate to watch the stream. You don't have to donate, but we do appreciate anything you can get. Unfortunately, we can't keep track of it because their widget doesn't work.
Even if
Save the
they
babies.
had to, I don't think we could enforce that. Also, I'm fairly sure the game just crashed. Yes, the game most definitely just crashed. Let me reboot it.
Fantastic!
2 points.
Technical difficulties! Okay, booting the game back
God
up.
damn it.
And
All
the
right,
game
I'm
is
just gonna
back up.
join you, What a Geek.
We are
I don't-
joining What a Geeks?
Yeah.
Okay, I am joining his game.
And now it said both of you joined.
Tenchi, I don't know if you have What Geek on it, but once I get in the server, you should be able to join through me.
Yep. Loaded in.
There you are.
Is this the new map?
Yeah. Passenger.
How long did it take you guys to initialize world?
About 5 minutes. Less, maybe.
Well, it's the first time you're playing the map, so it's got to load all the stuff.
Oh, okay, now it's going again, okay. It's just usually with this game, I load in like 10 seconds.
Yeah, same here, but it was taking me a while.
There we go. Okay, it functions
And
this
now I'm
time.
on the roof as a Dilo.
Aw,
What?
the allies.
Yeah.
How did you get on the roof of the map as a Dilo?
You'll see.
Did you go up the church tower and jump across?
Yeah, I did.
You can get, that's how you get up there as
Oh,
viewing
and then I fell.
Oh, wow. Okay, the controls feel really weird when the last shooter you played was 007 GoldenEye on the N64.
Good.
That game didn't age well.
It's a little bit of a difference.
I don't know.
Ooh, micros.
Oh my god, no, allies are not doing well.
Well,
When do the allies do
no,
it?
we're the only people on the server right now.
Mega Pieman, come to C. Please.
Jumping dinosaur.
Where's C?
Da-da-da.
Oh, there's C. I really like. Why can't I?
It
For some
takes
reason-
2
oh,
people to
I have-
cap C, so I
Yeah.
need... Okay, there you are.
I really like what they did with this map. This is a pretty in-depth. Oh
Ah!
no!
Oh.
Reddit team.
There's still one thing they need to fix with this game, and that is whenever you first shoot after joining a server, there's a huge bunch of lag.
Oh, really?
I've
what
never
I-
noticed that,
I think that might be
actually.
you.
The
No,
first,
actually,
the first time I ever shoot on a server, I always get a bunch of lag.
that's a source thing, isn't it? Because it happens to me in TF2 too.
It's possible.
Oh wow,
TF2
yeah,
also.
the revolver reload is much better now.
Still surprised TF2's not as optimized as it could be, considering how old it is.
Yeah.
All of its optimized stuff, I believe, is just source limitations.
Very possible. Sounds about right.
That's why they're
Or they're programming too many hats into it.
I'm
Well,
sure
the
that
hats
is
isn't-
so taxing.
The
Got
hats
shot in
isn't
the
a
head.
bad thing, though.
Well, when they made TF2, they hadn't designed it for all the stuff that it does now, so
Right, right.
it's really difficult to try to figure out how to do things in it.
And yet they still
Although-
made it
As
awesome.
in exploit, or do things as in play the game?
I saw a fantastic Binding of Isaac map.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a trailer for that. That looked amazing. A lot of work in that.
Yeah, the Binding of Isaac thing I actually really want to play, because I stream that more than probably anything, so... But I'm also not an overly large fan of TF2, but it's not bad, especially to play with viewers.
What a Geek here is our resident TF2 expert. He plays way too much.
Too much TF2, yep.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people that like TF2 play it a lot. I mean,
Oh.
that's one of the big games they play.
Yeah. So I noticed that your stream, you actually have a lot of followers over on your stream. What do you mostly stream? Or is there any particular thing that really got you a lot?
I always recommend, I really, really recommend playing Binding of Isaac. It seems to be a really big game. I'm not really sure why. I just like it a lot myself. But a lot of people seem to really enjoy it. I do recommend what just recently came out, Game Dev Tycoon. It's a lot of fun. It's a tycoon game, so you're a little
I
indie
love
developer.
tycoon
You
games.
gotta make a award-winning game.
That
And it's
actually
pretty
sounds
fun,
like a lot of fun.
Hey, Ryan, turn around! Turn around! What a Geek guys!
Surprisingly addictive.
It's
Oh.
funny you say, oh jeez. It's funny you say, Binding of Isaac, because a fan of mine actually gifted that to me a few days ago, and I've been
nice.
meaning to play it.
It's fantastic. You're gonna die a lot. A lot.
That's good, I like difficulty in games.
On Isaac,
'Cause
and it's really, really good. I can't wait for the remake to come out.
Yeah, it's a roguelike, so the randomness of it really works with me a lot. Otherwise, I don't normally play games a lot over and over.
Yes?
Go look at that window that I was clawing at.
I didn't see it, sorry. I had stuff on my face and couldn't see anything, so I don't know where you're talking about.
Now, something I want to mention about Dino D-Day is, I don't know if I said this to What a Geek or Mah-Dry yet, but in the last update they unleashed a bunch of news that they're working with a company called Ice House.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Dino D-Day, the animated series.
What?
It's being produced by the creator and writer of Metalocalypse,
Oh yeah, you did tell me that!
That's pretty amazing.
and they're going to be making it in Source Filmmaker.
I have to say, I am extremely psyched for it. I don't know how the hell that got any funding. No one played this game up until a week ago.
The guys who 800 North, the guys who make this game, they all originated in TV production, and Digital Ranch Interactive, which is actually a TV production company, is one of the people who have them fund this game. So they all worked with Digital Ranch, and then they were eventually able to put this game, started the mod and put the game out.
I don't see. Oh, there you are.
As much as I love the medic's gun, I don't think I should be playing a medic on a team with 2 people.
Probably not a good idea.
You know what? Fuck you, I'm gonna use Broken Jacob,
no!
because apparently he's even faster now.
Oh no! Is there a third one? Oh, there's more than 2 people on the Axis team. I was not aware of this.
Oh no,
There's
we're
7
outnumbered.
people playing the game. This is amazing.
I thought there was just 2 people on the Axis team,
See,
so when I killed 2 people,
Before
I'm like,
the
hey, I'm
update,
good.
this is how many
Time to
people would
reload.
be playing the entire game, not just the server. It's great, because it's not even hyperbole. It's just sad.
It is amazing how
Yes.
unpopular this game was.
Playing.
Doug, stand there. Doug, don't move. Don't move, Doug. I need you to stand there for 5 seconds for my artillery to kick in.
So, I always forget the name of it. What is the flying dinosaur?
Microraptor.
Microraptor. Yeah.
I hit the Microraptor with a flechette gun. Can I get something for that? That's impressive.
You get a round of applause.
I just figured out you can fly with the Microraptor.
Yeah, if you hold.
That's yeah, that's kind of the point of it.
Anyone else's game just crashed a little bit?
No, mine's still running, and you just
No go.
you hit me with the goat. I got an achievement. Save a teammate
Nice.
or yourself from a thrown goat. I didn't save anyone from that thrown goat. I got hit by it.
You saved,
you
saved
shot
them with your body.
Yeah, you shot him.
I
I didn't kill you
yes.
with it.
I'm fairly sure it
Dang.
killed me.
No,
I think
it
that's
did.
what killed me.
I saw the kill feed.
Oh no, they only need C!
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
God.
No one ever caps C. I was playing.
I was sitting on it for a while and no one did anything, so I was like, all right, well.
Yeah,
we'll
I was playing this game yesterday, and I was sitting on the cap for like a good 5 minutes, just staying on C. Nobody. Oh, now I cap C.
well, now that you
well,
mentioned it.
A still needs to be capped.
Fuck
now.
you, I still exist.
I love how many layers there are to
I
this map.
saw someone right around there. I don't know where they are now, but I'm paranoid. Jesus is behind me!
Come on,
I
come
got
on.
him with a flechette gun and he didn't die!
You're just not having good luck with the flechette gun today.
Yeah, I punched it. Uppercut.
You mean taunting by flying around your head was not a good idea?
Yes, that was in fact a bad idea.
Darn it.
I saved the day again.
Oh my
Too bad you're
God.
not Rochelle.
Someone needs to get me some heal juice.
No, wait. I lied. Mega Pie Man's not Rochelle.
Yeah.
Get out! Go!
Although, if it's anything like past streams, whatever I already said was muted, so no one could hear what I was saying.
You don't
Yeah,
get muted
it was
that
weird. It was like
often.
auto-adjusting you out. I think it was Skype.
I don't know. It seems to happen only when we're streaming, though.
You said
Skype-
fine on
I-
land right
I-
now.
Well, so it's not just
Thank
you,
you.
it's a thing that Skype does. Alright, I'm going for C. Somebody help me cap C, and those of you who aren't on my team... And
I think we won.
just ignore me. Oh!
Game!
I was about to pull a huge dick move, so. I was about to switch to the flamethrower, which has been buffed, by the way, like it needed to be.
And now the map is changing.
Hi, chat.
Is it changing map, or is it just changing to game type? Because that map is both C.
It might be
King of
changing
Hill
game type, but
and
it
Team
showed the
Deathmatch.
score at the end, so...
That was an okay map.
It's got like 3 levels. It's got the roofs, the ground level, and then there's a sewer underneath.
Doesn't it also have like 3 different game types? CP, Koth, and CTF?
Yeah. It's almost the universal map. They just needed to make the objective game types.
Oh wait, they also have DM, don't they?
Yeah.
Yes! I got my favorite class.
Oh. Oh.
Which hilltop is this? Is this going to be King of the Hill, hilltop, the only really good hilltop?
No.
Chat likes me.
What does he mean by stop talking me?
I don't know.
Is that some kind of meme on your channel, or...?
It seems to be.
And apparently you're not aware of this. Okay.
this is new to me.
Oh yeah. This is the first server that Bonsai recorded role-playing on.
No, I really want to see people roleplay on this.
They actually made it so that you can set the bots to Dinomon, so you can roleplay with the bots, because there was
What?
like a
Oh
role-playing
my god.
I want to see this. I'm afraid to see this, but I want to see this nonetheless.
So yeah, if you go make a server and you make a bot server, you can set the bot's difficulty. You can set it to like easy, medium, hard, or you can set it to Dinomon, where they'll pretty much just stand there and you can just do whatever.
Hey.
I cannot believe that role playing in this game is a thing. I don't get it.
When there's
Someone
100
in
people
the
playing
chat-
it, I guess why not, right?
I guess. Someone
Hey,
in the
get
chat
some
just
sales.
said that they are going to donate to the charity below.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Ow! My face.
Child's Play is a fantastic charity. Thank you very much for donating to them. They can use all of the money they can get.
Oh yeah.
Teammate, I will heal you if you come down to a healing area.
Nope.
There's a
Hold it.
raptor.
There is a raptor that nobody can hit.
There he went.
Finally. Come back here. I can't kill you. You're dead.
No, Get away from that heal juice!
Oh!
Did I use your heal juice? I didn't need my heal juice, but I do love using it.
Well, I think there's a rabbit around here.
Yep, got
Throw
it.
a rabbit out. Throw some rabbits out.
I already did.
Alright.
They might have already eaten it. There's a raptor back there.
I love the rabbit. Thing's awesome.
Does Demon Nappa know about the pounce? He's skip jumping around, but he's not being able to nail it.
Well, when you're jumping and you're able to pounce, they turn red, so you kind of can't not know about it.
Well, I don't know if he knows how to to right click, and that'll pounce on him.
Thanks for the heal juice.
No idea how
I mean,
to
he's
count.
jumping around. He's
Yay!
just
I just wanted to jump into
landing it on anybody.
Oh, to those of you in the chat, we do have a channel for Pass the Controller, please, in which we upload stream highlights. A link to that is below, as well as a link to all of our own personal channels if you're interested in any of the content that we may possibly do.
Things and stuff.
Things and stuff, shameless plugs and stuff.
That awesome, awesome thing you do.
I think we're allowed to plug our own channels on our own channel.
No, that's illegal. We can't do that.
No,
I'm okay
you're
with
right, it's illegal. I forgot about that new law in Saudi Arabia.
Ah, my face!
I don't live there anymore.
We
What
are
you
in the
talking
Middle
about?
East currently.
Well, I say Saudi Arabia because it has, like, the weirdest laws ever, as well as the
Where
dumbest.
if there's a male in the car, regardless of the age, they're able to drive it, but
Yes.
a woman cannot.
Yes.
So, like, a 5-year-old boy can drive a car, but his mother cannot.
Yep.
Sounds
Well, do you know about the new sex law that they passed? When was it? It was last year, I believe. Where from now on, a air quote good Muslim man, which I guess is up to the judge to decide if they're good or not,
It's gonna be bad.
is allowed to have sex with his wife up to 72 hours after she has died.
Okay,
well,
now that's just not cool.
Now, the Corona's a pretty messed up book, but point to me exactly where in there it says that's a-okay. But butt sex is punishable by death regardless of gender.
Ah! Dinosaur bad! Dinosaur's bad!
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Heal juice needed!
You can have sex with your dead wife, but no butt sex.
Nope, none of that.
No, none of that.
People
Idiot.
are just...
Butt sex with your dead wife?
Well, I don't know. Consult the Quran.
But a question I quite not ever thought I would ask.
I was gonna say a question that I've
even me.
often pondered to myself.
That's a sentence that you never thought you would ever say in your entire life.
And I say some weird stuff. And I blame my
Can I
viewers
butt
for that.
sex my
but
dead
yeah.
wife?
Good bad times? I'm gonna go with bad
Let me
times.
Google this.
No!
Don't look it up on
ever
images.
Google anything like that. Your eyes will not, they will not.
Well, I don't
Ma-
live in the
make sure you're
States, so I'm
under
not gonna have the
Whoa.
FBI checking out everything
Yeah.
comes out of my ISP.
Wow, that's a lot of raptors.
I
They
think
do that in the
puts
States,
one-
but not in Canada.
Mah-Dry, how many raptors do you have on your team?
One, two, three.
Because I saw 3 raptors in the same area. I was wondering if you had any more than that.
That's all we have currently. Oh no, we have 4 now. Someone switched.
Man, Striker has a lot of damage on his bolt action rifle.
Yeah, the bolt action rifle is a
God.
2-shot kill on most classes, but it's really hard to hit.
Right.
And his backup is the MP40, so he's a fantastic class. He's pretty much, if you don't like playing as the dinosaurs, then you have Striker to fall back on.
I don't know what I'm being shot at.
Ooh, Doug, it looked like Doug... Wait, what is that? Is that a Molotov? Grenade? Something?
So
What is the kill feed icon for the artillery?
It's an artillery shell, I think.
I don't know what...
I hope it's a goat.
What's defined as
I hope it's...
artillery.
No, the goat kills a goat.
Aw.
I just always shoot the goat.
I was going punch. But oh well.
Well, we
Tenchi,
almost got
I
this.
want
Yeah.
to tell you about how I came across you. Now,
Okay.
I came across you finding you on the
Eh.
Networkers podcast
Yeah.
by following the
sure,
RPM forums. And when I first heard your voice, I automatically recognized it, but I didn't recognize the name because you go by a different name on Pixelbyte.
Right, yeah. Pixelbyte's
So
a different name.
I recognized your voice right off the bat from that, but I didn't know your name.
Awesome.
And a couple weeks ago, I was contacted by Pixelbyte when they were looking for people to do reviews.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Unfortunately, their reviews didn't take off as much as they did, so they didn't take as many people for their reviews. But
Right.
that's when I first found out about it and checked it out. So
Awesome. Yeah, I really like working for Pixelbyte. It's I'm actually going to retool my YouTube completely to do stuff that's closer to Pixelbyte stuff because I really like the indie scene, and I feel that indie devs and games need a little bit more coverage, especially by people that actually play and enjoy indie games. There's a lot of people that do indie stuff, and they don't like the games. You're just like, why are you even playing this stuff?
Popularity.
It's like, yeah, I mean, it's like
I hate that shit.
I'm gonna watch The Binding of Isaac and play this for you guys, and I'm gonna hate on it, and then I'm gonna go play Tomb Raider because I love that. It's like nothing wrong with Tomb Raider, but come on, man, if you don't like the game, don't review it.
Yeah.
It's because
Yeah,
they want the sweet YouTube monies.
Gotta get
those
the YouTube money.
Yep.
I just found it really, really weird when I went onto that podcast and I heard your voice and I know that. Where do I know that from? That's
awesome.
I had no idea that you were partnered with RPM or you had a non-Pixelbyte channel or anything. So it was just
Yoink.
it was kind of weird.
Hi.
I'm getting eaten. It hurts. Oh god. Oh god.
Getting eaten is
Like
never.
the-
So, what was it like being eaten?
Was it delicious?
Intoxicating.
Do you feel violated?
I don't actually. I kind of feel right. I feel right.
All is right with the world.
I love it. Oh wow, there's a lot.
I
of
like
nice-
how people on the Axis are thinking this is team deathmatch rather than.
Yeah, apparently.
I was streaming this the other day, and yeah, no one touched the King of the Hill point. I was like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna go capture this.
You have to keep in mind most people have no idea how to play this game.
That too, yeah.
That is true. Yes.
That's a big problem with this map layout, actually, because the King of the Hill point is all the way over here, and it's not anywhere close. I mean, it's really easy to get from one spawn point to the other with completely bypassing the point.
Yeah, that's true. I still think Trigger's the most overpowered dinosaur in the game.
Yep.
This
Yeah,
guy's
Trigger is pretty overpowered.
By
Too bad I
far.
can't use him.
Have you played a T-Rex deathmatch yet?
Yeah, the stage he's on, though, it's pretty easy to kill, I think, unless he's really smart with good allies, because he can just sit in the building.
Did you play either Fortress or did you do Gala?
I'm not sure. It was the one with the burned-out church in the middle.
Oh, that was Gala. Yeah, they also have Fortress.
Oh, nice. Is that a better map to play it on, maybe?
It's kind of weird because it's not really designed for that game type. It's designed
Come on.
for the secondary objective game type.
Can't hit you. There you go.
It's the only map that has the second objective game type on it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know. You have to capture 2 machine guns, and then the Axis get a giant dinosaur with a huge
Medic.
cannon on its back that they have to move to a certain point.
Right. Okay. Because, yeah, the T-Rex is super powerful. Don't get me wrong. That thing just one-shots everything pretty much. But I feel good players can easily outmaneuver it.
Yeah, when that game type first came out, they had 2 T-Rexes.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, they got rid of one.
It seems like the history of this game is just bad decision after bad decision after bad decision that eventually came out to something playable.
Yeah.
They have a beta. They have people who were in the beta when they put stuff out before they put it out in the main games.
There was a beta for this game?
No, they're like how TF2 has TF2 beta when they put
Yeah.
stuff out on it. Dino Data has the same kind of thing, but there's a lot of stuff that gets through that just doesn't make a lot of sense.
It's because the only
Well, it's a
people
lot of-
playing it were the dev team.
Like Mega
I think-
Pie Man.
Yeah, like
Everybody
Mega
else,
Pie Man.
Yeah. Everybody else just decided, no,
My
this is
favorite
overpowered.
dev is Mega Pie Man.
Yeah, he's my favorite dev. I have a whole dev fan list.
I am not, contrary to popular belief on my channel, I am not a developer of this game.
You were one of the 2 people playing it that month.
that year.
Yeah. I
century.
guess they just assumed you were on the playtest.
I mean, I've worked on making maps for this game, so maybe that's where they got that from.
Did you ever
Fire
put
bad.
them out?
I haven't put any maps. I've done videos of showing off maps I've been working on, but I haven't put any of them out because most of them end up being crap because it was back when I had no idea how to map.
Oh god, why?
Come here! Aww. I look at the scoreboard, and Tenchi's 7 points ahead of Shark on our team.
Wow.
Oh, Tenchi's on the top.
Yeah.
If we only had Bonsai in here.
Or Gilligan.
Yeah, or Gilligan, yes.
Or Zuzu.
Ah, someone's using the PIAT. They also gave the PIAT 2 more rounds as well.
I'm being
Oh.
accused of killing the chat in the chat.
You scared me.
Lydia, if I killed the chat, then you're also dead, which clearly means you're wrong.
No, Lydia's a mod. She can't be killed.
Oh, good point.
She's invincible. Invincible!
And now someone in the chat is saying how they went to sleep at 5 a.m.
That must be nice. I've been up for over 24 hours right now.
I haven't been awake
First
for
time we
maybe
streamed
10.
Saints Row for the stream.
Ooh, Saints Row, good game. Can't wait for Saints Row 4 in August. Supposedly August.
I did not know
I
that was
have
coming out.
never played a Saints Row game. I have never played a Grand Theft Auto game.
People keep
Saints Row's
telling me
pretty fun. I don't know about GTA.
Saints Row 2 is supposed to be amazing, I guess, but Saints Row 3 is just
Supposed to be
hilarious.
amazing. Yes.
I have Saints Row 2.
Oh.
I have 2 and I have 3, and I can tell you that although the gameplay is all around probably more fun in 3, the story and characters is like 10 times better in 2.
That's what I hear a lot.
Phenomenal.
I hear that 2 had better story, but 3 they just went just as absolutely insane as they could.
Oh yeah,
It-
and it's amazing.
It's amazing, but it also really hurt the characterization and everything. And the second game was way funnier because it was a lot more subtle. It's a lot like The Simpsons, where it stopped being subtle and stopped being funny.
Oh no, three rubs it right in your face. It lights a bag of poop on fire and rubs it in your face.
Yeah, they do it enough to be funny, unlike modern Simpsons. But Saints Row almost said the second Saints Row 2 was still much funnier and had much better characters. The gameplay was
Saints Row
good,
the
but it's
second,
not as good
Shrek
as
the
the
third.
third's gameplay.
I was watching a little bit of Gangsters in Space the other day.
Oh yeah.
That looks amazing.
I just love the stupidity and the levity, the everything that was Saints Row 3. I played it with a buddy and just had a blast. So I might have to check out 2.
Drive, we need to get back to playing that together.
We did.
Because I remember 1, and it's just too serious. It's too, it's like too gangster. It's like I was like,
Yeah.
man, I don't want to play this.
Yeah. Feel lucky you're one of the 10 people on Earth who have played the first one. No one fucking gave a shit about that game. You look at it and it looks like... Have you seen the cover art of that game?
That was
It
the
looks
first
like
one?
it's... Yeah, the cover art of that game looked like 50 Cent Blood on the Sand. It looked like it was
Oh.
generic crap.
Blood on the Sand.
At least
Well,
Blood
I
on the
wanna-
Sand's funny.
I want to play that game just to say I played it because it looks like one of those
It's
games
hilarious.
that's so awful it's fantastic.
It is. The gameplay is repetitive and shitty, but the story is so beyond stupid, it's hilarious. Here's the synopsis of the entire plot. Bitch got my skull. That's it. The entire game is...
Good plot.
In the Middle East.
Some guy owes
Of
you
course, the
money,
Middle
and
East.
it's
Yeah,
never
the Middle East.
explained why, so he gave you an enjeweled skull that immediately got stolen by said bitch, and the entire game is
Oh,
bitch got my skull, get skull back.
That seems like a very good... Well, that's what happens when you let 50 Cent make a game.
Have you seen the first game he was in? It's worse.
I don't think
I think you mean better.
No, I mean worse. It's not funny bad, it's just bad.
Wait, why am I going medic? Oh yeah.
Oh, I love the Nagant revolver. It is so powerful.
For Ilana?
Yes. Elana is one of my favorites. I used to call her Iona. I just dropped the L out of her whole name for some reason. I don't know why.
And because you're a bad person.
Indeed.
Oh, shark! Why?
Because sharks like to kill.
Sharks. Now I'm thinking of the laser sharks from Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon.
Now I'm thinking of the laser sharks from Dinosaur Laser Fight.
What?
Have you seen that cartoon?
No, but I did see...
Ego Raptor Ninja Sex Party?
I did see a couple pages of the Super Dinosaur comic book the other day. It's a T-Rex that's given a mech suit, so it controls really big arms with its really small arms.
That's amazing.
It's fantastic.
I can imagine.
I just thought of something.
What's that?
Since we have predominantly new viewers, we should probably do a roll call again real quick so the people who are coming in late know who we are.
Sounds like a good idea.
Yeah. I am
Usually wait till about
Mah-Dry-Bread.
6 o'clock to do that. Yes, that's Mah-Dry-Bread, and then we have What a Geek.
No, I'm Batman. No, fuck you, I'm a bear.
Batman.
We have myself, Mega Pieman, PhD, and we have HJTenchi joining us as guest.
Save the babies. We gotta save the babies.
Is that a
the
Batman
orphanage!
reference?
I'm gonna guess that's a reference to something.
Nah.
Nah. Waka waka.
Is it just me, or is there a lot of little dinos around here? And are we
Yeah,
starting to
we're
get,
really
Bang
swarming you guys.
are we starting to get spawn camped?
There's a micro.
Kinda, yeah.
Stop moving! You're still moving! There we go.
Stop moving and shooting. It's not how you play the game.
Do you need
Jump and
healing
shoot.
down there? I saw a fight happen. Let me throw you down some heal juice. There you
Heal
go.
juice.
Look, this is how you play the game. You go AFK and let me kill you a lot. That's how you play.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah,
Or you role play.
yeah. I remember that. I remember that tactic from 2 weeks ago. is the enemy team is one guy who is AFK.
Hey, that's how I play GoldenEye Source. I go crazy in GoldenEye Source when everybody's AFK. You can't stop me.
Hey Ray.
Yeah.
20 people go compy, yeah.
Oh god.
Oh no, please not a compy rush.
Oh Jesus. SCV rush 'em. Do it now.
Wonderful idea. They can all heal each other with their drills.
A compy rush would be
Waste
worse
all your
before they actually
minerals.
patched it, because they made it so that you have to get 3 kills with your melee attack to really do a lot of damage. Originally, you just did a full explosion that would kill just about anything right off the bat.
Nice.
It was,
Bam, bam.
it was super broken.
Whoop. Aw.
Oh
GG.
wow.
Oh, how did the Axis still win?
Yeah, we still won, but the Allies came in hard as one big group at the end. I think I got knocked out with a punch.
Wait, did you guys, cap the point at the end?
Oh, yeah, we had the point for a while.
No, I mean, allies.
We were close.
No, they didn't. I don't think they capped it. They got
Oh, that
on it.
ex-
The way
We
the way
got
it works
blocked.
is if you're capping the point and the timer reaches 0, the first person who
Okay.
is tapping the point, as long as they stay on the point, it still keeps on capping, and then you cap it back.
Yeah,
if that
the
person gets
problem
off
is
the
they're all
point,
idiots, and they all ran
dies-
upstairs to fight me instead of staying on the point.
Yeah, if the first person dies or leaves the point, it's automatically other side wins.
Little dinosaurs everywhere.
Oi. Oh god. Oi.
Unlike a
Yeah.
game like TF2, when anyone can just
Get
jump.
over. Oh.
Chat's now doing a roll call of how they found the stream.
I'm gonna guess everybody came from Tenchi.
Well, 3 people have said. Oh, 4 people so far. 3 of them said Tenchi. 1 of them said Frozen Water said Mah-Dry/What a Geek.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did he find the stream through me?
I don't know. I'm fairly sure he knew me
Matt.
first.
I only have 3 concurrent viewers on my channel.
Concurrent.
Yeah.
Current.
Is that a concrete current?
Is that like
As in
bronies?
people who regularly
friendship
watch
magic?
my videos.
I completely forgot to upload my update video, so
Healy juice.
You're dumb.
yes, I am.
honestly bother to upload mine because everyone
Thank
who
you.
watches me also watches Mah-Dry. So
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember the first time we did this, we had like 5 people upload the one video. My sub box was filled with that video.
Well, that's how it should be every week, because that ensures we get the maximum amount of people here donating money to charity.
wait, huh? Did I get
Oh,
auto
also, congratulations to Mah-Dry. I believe you've made like 2,000 subs now.
Nice.
No, I just hit
Oh,
1,800
you're pretty
yesterday.
freaking close.
Actually, I'm skyrocketing in subscribers. Where last
creep.
week my last 30-day how many new subscribers net gain was 270. It's a week later and it's now 390. And that's ever updating by the day last 30, so that's not just in the month. That means that I'm have an average of another 100 over the course of the week.
Nice, man. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's great. I've been Let's Playing for 2.5 years, and it took this long, and all of a sudden it's just booming.
It's that one event or couple events that kind of snowball and steamroll. Until then, it's going to be dismal and hellish, and you're
Well,
going to hate life.
For me, the thing that's making it snowball all of a sudden is that on Saturdays rather, I upload readings of creepypasta, and it's gotten so big all of a sudden that I now almost exclusively do creepypasta that were written entirely for my show, because I have so many people over on my personal forum writing stories who want theirs to be on the show, so now it's like I don't even have time to do ones that
Right.
already exist.
Okay, now for the people that are not aware of that, like myself, what explain details?
Creepypasta is a fine dish that you serve with. You kind of form it in a
Fan-created stories of popular
A
franchise.
creepypasta is a scary
Okay.
story that's spread over the internet. Oh, I got auto-balanced.
it
It's a
started with
scary story that goes
copypasta.
over the internet. I mostly do Pokemon creepypasta. But not
Wait, don't
exclusively.
you wait?
It tends to
Say
have...
mostly as if you've done others. I've only seen Pokemon.
Well, I have a lot of ones on the list that are just video game creepypasta that aren't Pokemon, but I don't know if I've gotten to them yet. But yeah, creepypasta, they're scary stories that are made and spread over the internet. Pokemon creepypastas or Pokemon pastas are specifically scary stories of a Pokemon. Like, you might have heard of Creepy Black or Lost Silver, because those two went viral back in the day.
Huh.
Yeah,
And like,
so
how?
I do those on
how?
weekends.
Oh God! Hi, man, no! How
I try to hit
scary
really go.
do these get? Like, are they relatively graphic?
Oh, they
or-
get pretty creepy. They get
Some
really.
None
of
of them
them
are
can be
screams.
really. Some of them can be really graphic, but the problem is that a lot of people, a lot of people who love Pokemon are very, very young. Where Pokemon's got a very wide viewer base, so a lot of the younger people who are into Pokemon and they're into these Pokemon creepypasta, they tend to get scared by anyone they read. So they'll get the wrong impression. They won't just get influenced by the really good ones that are subtle and scary and like leave you with a creepy feeling and are really good. They're also creeped out by the ones that are just mindless talking about torture and stupid shit like that. And thus they'll start writing ones of their own like that are far more illiterate because they're quite young and they're not even getting people to peer edit their stuff. Which
Right.
is why when at the end of all my creepypasta readings, I do an analysis of it and say like what works, what doesn't work, why it works, why it doesn't work. And what I always say is whenever there's like a typo or grammatic error that is blatant, I just say proofread and send to friends, because this could be so easily fixed that way and no one
Right.
does it. So it's actually become a
don't-
requirement on my channel where if you're making a story for my channel, put it on the forum, and the other people on the forum will proofread it for you. So we have this own
Right.
community that does this now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it's
I
a
don't-
lot of fun. It's really cool.
I don't watch your creepypastas, Mah-Dry, but do you pronounce misspellings phonetically
Yes.
like you usually do?
Yes, and people love that actually. I've gotten very little flack over that, where some people are like, "Why are you saying it color?" I actually made a video that's a
Yeah, I saw
frequently
that.
asked questions, specifically for questions asked on those videos, because I get asked a lot of questions I answer and no one reads the answers. And one of them was I made I think 7-minute explanation as to exactly multiple reasons as to why color without a U should be pronounced color. And I explained
Dang.
it from two stances of one of them being within the rules of American English and within the origin of American English, why in both reasoning, even if you want to say it doesn't matter how the word came to be that spelling in American English, what matters is that it's that now, I proved how within the rules of American English itself, that word is pronounced kolar. I have yet to
Right.
have anyone be able to adequately explain otherwise. In fact, I've had no one even attempt. I've just had people say dumb. So, I feel like I've won. Keep in mind that the creepypastas, again, do have a lot of younger viewers.
Right.
Second time I've killed you with a goat.
I think we need more health packs in front of the Allied base.
I completely
We've only got like
agree.
7 here.
Yeah, there's someone just camping the ammo
just-
respawn, throwing
They're
med
just
kits on
sitting
the
there
ground.
throwing health packs.
It's kind of amazing, actually.
Oh, that goat was so close to not hitting me.
Bad, I guess.
The chat says that they thought I was famous because, or that I'm popular now because of the world-famous novel My Immortal that I've been reading.
Oh, world
yes.
famous it is.
It's quite
World
famous
yes,
amongst
not
the
because
bad
Mah-Dry-
fanfic community.
It's world famous, but not because Mah-Dry read it.
Yeah, it's world famous as being one of the most hilariously bad fanfics ever written.
Dramatic readings of horrible fanfiction.
I love my dramatic
We
ratings.
just
I'm happy I
changed it
got
to
back into
dramatic
that.
readings.
Grammatic readings. Because you actually read it how it's spelled.
Yes, and that means
So
that the
if
worst.
it's if it's spelled just like not good at all.
Even abbreviations like LOL, he just pronounces them lol.
Yeah, and that becomes quite hard when she starts making her own abbreviations. So there is no accepted pronunciation. I just have to be as. I just have to figure it out on my own.
So that story is where the term "bick," which is common amongst Mah-Dry's
Yes.
watchers, that's where it originally came from. And I'm still curious as to how many viewers of Mah-Dry know that.
Not many. I've told them quite a few times on the stream, but I've actually asked them. I've polled them on quite a few streams how many people actually know the origin of Vic, and a lot of them didn't know. The mass majority just thought we came up with it.
Vast majority.
Bic is a hilarious attempt at a gothic teenager trying to make the word bitch sound cool. In My Immortal, the teenage goth who wrote the story, I say goth with big air quotes, they tried to come up with cool new words, and one of these attempts was, instead of saying bitch, they say bick, and they call each other that lovingly. So we adopted this.
Yeah, you can see the kind of story that this entails.
The person also
it's
attempted to
another
make
Twilight.
Bish a thing, but Bish didn't work.
I think isn't My Immortal a Harry Potter fanfiction?
It's a Harry Potter fanfic, where everyone's
Wait.
gothic.
Everyone's goth. Everyone's having sex constantly.
So it's
everyone's having
popular,
sex,
it sells well then.
It doesn't sell well at all. It's
No,
free.
that's the one thing they forgot to copy.
And you see, the thing about that story is it's 44 chapters long. And
Oh!
I've read the story. I've read the story 1,000 times over. I have not made an episode for every chapter yet.
Somebody heal me!
I haven't made a video for every chapter yet. I'm up to like 32 or something, so I'm more than halfway done. The thing is, I can't marathon it. And the reason I can't marathon it is because it starts with author's notes every time that she didn't proofread at all, and it's written in her cool teenage speak, and by that I mean absolutely illiterate. So, it's about 3 sentences of what sound like guttural grunts and noises, attempting to pronounce what she has written. So it's like some of them aren't words. I just had to pronounce the letters phonetically because I can't figure out what she was trying to type.
A majority of it is her cussing at people who are saying that what she's writing is crap.
Stop flamming me! If
Stop
oo're a
flamming,
flammer,
okay?
then oo're a prep.
Pipple
Pepple or a prep.
a prep.
Thanks to my friend Raven for helping me
Oh,
with
the
the
hell.
story. No, it's for helping me with the story was my favorite. For helping me with the story.
Wait, what is that even supposed to mean?
Helping me with the story is helping me with the
For helping
story.
you with the story.
Oh, okay.
It's helping her, proofread it.
Yeah,
But everything else about the story just sucks.
it's hilarious. Okay, I will link you the playlist after this stream, and just see how much you can stand. Either you'll find it hilarious or unbearable.
I haven't read the story myself. I've listened to a dramatic reading of it that wasn't revised, so...
There are many dramatic readings of it. The reason I do these dramatic
It wasn't
readings...
technically a dramatic reading. It was more like two guys reading the story, putting in their 2 cents all the time,
Yeah.
and just making humorous commentary.
See, that's
I
what
remember,
I don't like. That's the reason I got
is that
into
good or
dramatic
bad?
reading, is because every time I saw other people do dramatic readings, I didn't see anyone who wasn't interrupting the story with it, and that bugged me. So I decided I will read it entirely for what it is, and if you were to just listen to it, it's just the story. However, if you look on screen is where I put my quips. So that way it's the story completely unedited and uninterrupted, but if you want my commentary, it's there visually.
Oh, geez, we're getting camp.
It does not
I'm gonna
interrupt the
switch to
story.
the other team. It looks like Action's getting camp.
We're getting camp.
Yeah, we are getting absolutely
Alright,
annihilated.
I'm switching over.
I
Time
remember,
to bring the pain!
I remember saying that Dusty Rose or something like that, the person who did a lot of female lines.
Dusty Old
for-
Roses, yeah.
Yeah, for the
What?
the female TF2 mod, her and her boyfriend tried to do a reading of My Immortal.
Oh
but they
yeah,
couldn't
no,
finish it.
it was 50 Shades of Grey, I believe.
No.
I thought it was My Immortal.
I'm sorry, did someone just say that Dusty Rhodes did a reading of My Immortal and that Dusty
Dusty
Rhodes
her YouTube
is
written
female?
name is Dusty Rose.
Dusty Old Roses.
Dusty, okay. I thought you said Dusty Rhodes, like the 70-year-old has always been incredibly fat, hilarious lisping professional wrestler.
Yeah,
and I was
was
going
like,
to say,
that's
this is the greatest thing I've
Goldust,
ever
is
heard in
that
my
not?
entire life. Link me.
No, Dusty Old Roses isn't one who did the voice for the female scout.
You know,
She
the,
did-
the
I think
American
she did a
dream,
couple
Dusty
female
Rhodes.
models,
Yeah.
actually.
I need to see this.
Oh god!
And that's why I love the
I
dialogue.
think it was 50
Surprise
Shades.
butt sex.
It's either one or the other.
DXP!
It's a happy surprise.
For somebody.
Unless you're in
you're
Saudi
dead.
Arabia.
Then it's illegal.
Then it's illegal, yes. In fact, many countries in the Middle East, it's illegal. What a geek, you used to live in Qatar. Wasn't it illegal there? Punishable by death, butt sex?
Well, it's
I don't know.
Because
religiously unclean.
Qatar's laws...
Surprise, maybe. I don't know about
Ah,
voluntary.
I'm pretty sure surprise butt sex is illegal in every country because it's considered
Pretty much.
rape if
Oh,
it's not
spice
consensual.
food.
Not in America. Ah, yeah. Wait.
So,
That's a good-
yeah, I've actually looked up Qatar laws, and it's literally, they don't have their own book of laws. It literally just says refer back to the Quran, which is why I'm puzzled as to laws like around, say, rollerblading. Point to me where in the Quran it has rollerblading
No.
existed.
No, the rules
Oh,
about
go.
rollerblading are kind of...
Is that local?
I don't know. You can't rollerblade in buildings.
Okay.
That's a given. But the roads are terrible
Medic.
for trying to do
medic,
that.
Medic. Thank you for running
So-
past me, Medic. I appreciate it.
I can see
I
would
will
be
go find a health
local
pack.
laws, but for federal laws of Qatar, it literally just says refer to the Quran. So I have to wonder, like, how many things were just impossible to make consensus on law-wise federally because that technology did not exist when the book was written, and it has not been rewritten in a ridiculous amount of time. So rollerblades didn't exist. Not that I think
rollerblade-
federal laws
no.
about rollerblades would
The rules
exist.
about rollerblading is you can't skate indoors, and for some public areas or some private residence places, like my compound, we couldn't skate on in the pool where that was the only good surface. But the roads are so rough, it pretty much damages the blades if
Yeah.
you try skating there.
Well,
So,
it's a bad
more of a-
example, really, is because
rollerblading-
why would rollerblading
rollerblading
ever
is
be a
bad.
federal law anyway? That would definitely be a, local law. And local laws, I don't think, have to comply to the whole Quran thing, but of course, in any instance where a local law and a federal law conflict, the federal law is what they go with.
Should.
So, that's how it said. That's from what I learned reading up on the laws in Qatar, which leads to a lot of hilarious laws about things like, you need to have a license to drink in a bar to show that you're not Muslim because you're not allowed.
I find that funny because some of the expats in my school went drinking on a regular basis, and they were like 17.
Yeah. So
They
you
also
need,
did shisha a lot, but then again, shisha's not illegal.
Oh,
you-
Bonsai joined.
yeah.
Yeah,
You
Bonzo
need
joined.
blow you up.
to have a
HJTenchi.
license to
Oh, I missed
prove
you.
that you
There you
are
are.
not Muslim, so you can drink. However, so that law,
Oh!
so no drinking only applies to Muslims then, right? Well, then why is it non-Muslims can't have butt sex? That's still punishable by death, regardless of religion.
Even though alcohol might lead to it, I feel it might have slight different ramifications, no pun intended.
The whole
Oh,
thing...
dinosaur down.
Would you believe me if I said the stream is not even half over?
It feels like we've been going for a while, but we actually haven't.
Yeah, it feels like we're wrapping up, not even half over. 10 minutes until we're half over. I think it's just because we've streamed this game so many times.
I think that happened like the last time we streamed it. Oh, never.
Oh, that was gonna end poorly for someone.
Bonsai wants to know if he's able to join the call.
I am okay with this.
That's up to you guys if you want him to join the call.
I am
Oh,
okay
God.
with this.
Next time I die, I'll add him then.
Okay.
Am I in a random class? I think I'm in
Yeah.
a random
Proceed
class.
to AFK in corner base. And he never died.
And
Anybody
they
have
too much money
idea how
for
much
oil
time
to
is
waste
left
on
in this map?
lube. That's a good... See, that's a good reason there. That is why butt sex is illegal there. Not because of the Quran, but because they have too much oil and they don't want to waste it on lube. They make too much money off of it. Couldn't they just import it like every natural resource they have but oil? Because there's fucking nothing that grows.
Oil grows there.
Doesn't no, it doesn't
Oil
grow. In fact, they drill for that.
Whoa. Okay.
Okay.
You
There
can
was a-
thank
there was a
the-
thing
you can
I
thank
watched
the dinosaurs
on-
for fueling your car.
There was a
I'm
thing
adding
I watched
Bonsai,
on,
and if I exit the game, it's because I exited the game because Dino D-Day is glitched.
Okay.
There was a thing I watched on TV the other day where there was this farmer who he's got an oil pump in his front yard, and then he dug for oil in his backyard, and now he's got an oil pump in his backyard. So he makes like $4 million per pump a year.
Wow. Is he allowed to do that?
Yeah, it's on his farm. I mean,
And
it's his
what
property.
country was this again?
United States.
Weird.
I mean, he drilled for oil in his backyard, found it, drilled for oil in the front yard, found it, so I'm making no more power to that guy. But that is ridiculous to find oil that close together.
Yeah, you see.
Don't die up there, I will heal you. I actually know how to play medic.
Oh, bloody crap.
I like people who argue that the United States has to be in the Middle East because they need the oil. When
no, we don't.
Not only do you have great trade with Canada here, but Canada has an enormous amount of oil reserves. We actually have
yeah, but
much
it's-
cheaper oil.
But it's
I'm
Canada.
surprised Shell hasn't moved over there yet.
Yeah.
It hurts.
Oh, well, there
The
are
only thing I have
actually
to say
the United States is
Canada-
already invading our industry. Over the last 3 years or so, they have bought a ridiculous amount of our industry. We're losing corporations every year. Like, they bought the Hudson Bay Company, which is the oldest corporation in the world that still exists. They also bought
Anytime I get
Zellers.
Canada, I always have to refer to Battle of Los Angeles, where the aliens were invading every country but Canada. Wow!
Why?
I don't know, but they showed a map of the aliens invading, and it was like every country except for Canada.
Did we just successfully
So, it's like-
defend, or...?
Not even the aliens want Canada! What's wrong with Canada? I mean, it's Canada, for crying out loud.
Actually, we
Blame
have
Canada.
a massive abundance of natural resources. I don't know why they wouldn't want it. It's also
'cause
the
no one
second
invades.
biggest
You guys still
country
have-
on Earth.
Yeah, I just found that kind of funny.
So you're telling me they want Molossia, but they don't want Canada?
I don't know what Molossia is. I want to guess.
Molossia is a micronation that's 1.5 acres big in the middle of the Nevada desert. And yes, they have a president. In fact, Molossia is a very good country with a population of about 7, which means they have no crime rate and no unemployment rate.
7.
Nice.
Yeah, the population of Molossia is literally the president and his entire family. The president is basically a troll nation. It's hilarious because the president has an awesome sense of humor, where it's a democracy, or it's a democratic republic. However, since day one, he is because of their war with West Germany, and yes, he's declared war with West Germany. You can buy Molossian war bonds, and that he produces, and you can also. Because of said war, he has instituted martial law since the very beginning, so he's essentially a dictator over his house and his large plot of land in a desert. He's always in uniform every time you see him, and he also freely allows people to come and film on his property. In fact, that guy with the glasses.com filmed an entire movie where one of the main actors was the president of Molossia. He was the villain.
That's awesome.
That kind of reminds me a little bit of the Conch Republic. The Conch Republic, something like that. It's something in, I think it's like Rhode Island or something like that.
Yeah, there are a few micro.
I'm the only one on the server who has -1 points.
Did you kill yourself?
Maybe. Now I have -2 points.
I want Mah-Dry, I want you to press tab for a moment, and I want you to look at that full server right there. That is a thing of beauty. I love it. I love it. I like it. I love it, and I quite possibly want to see some more of it.
I think I want to scrub. I need to scrub my eyes clean with bleach because this is wrong. What I'm looking at, this full server. This is That's. You know what? Until the other week with the update, that was probably the collective of every person who's ever played the game.
Until the free weekend, just like
and then the 75% off.
And a 75% off sale at the same time.
This game has been 75% off a couple times though, but the free weekend let everybody try it.
Let it be more.
Whoever's yelling needs to shut the fuck up.
I'm glad I don't have voice chat on.
Yeah, I'm thinking about turning off the voice chat.
Turn it off.
You can individually mute people, I think.
Yeah, you can do that too.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
I'll remember when we did that on one of the streams.
Oh, nice!
Where they were role playing and then you just decided to mute both of them.
Yep. Also, chat. Some of the chat was wondering why there's so much purple in the chat. It's because we all have our own colors that you can change yourself to. So at a glance, we know
that's right. I forgot about
who's
that.
rooting on who. Mine has always been purple. What a Geek is green. Cool. Mega Pie Man, what color were you getting? You're orange?
I was orange.
You're orange, and we need a temp color here. Also, did no one add Bonsai yet?
Idea.
Yeah, I did.
He's here,
Okay.
he just doesn't say anything.
Okay. So, what temp color would you like?
Tenchi.
Huh? Oh, getting shot! Sorry! I want mint green.
Okay, whatever's the closest to mint green in the chat, go with that one.
Sure, are you sure you don't want to go with, like, puce
Oh,
or
wait, that's the
seafoam?
really blinding one,
No.
isn't it?
Wait until you see mint green.
Yeah, I remember, that's one of the ones actually in my chat that I always request people don't use, because I can't read it at a glance. It is too bright. My eyes just bug out. It's like that, and I think one of the yellows my eyes bug out on.
It's one of those things that you look at it like,
can't
why can't I ban colors?
Yeah.
I want to ban specific colors.
Everybody freaks out in my chat too, and I'm just like, guys, it's not that big of a deal, but I know some people it's really hard to read.
Yeah, my eyes just can't... Yeah, some people are changing to it, and I can't read their names anymore. Sorry if you guys want to pass on a message, I can't read it.
I think when we play Left 4 Dead, anyone who roots for the zombies to win, they play red.
Red is when you want all of us to die.
Whoa! Okay, what a geek.
Almost
That was my
got
face, and it doesn't need a goat in it. Last time I looked at my face, it's pretty good goat free.
You know, I've never seen a bomb
yeah, 'cause I
explode
hate
on
your
the bridge
back.
before this. I've never seen a bomb explode on the bridge before because it's always been like 5 versus 5 because no one owns the game. And it's impossible to win this map for the Allies if it's only 5 people.
I've only seen it being won once.
Really? I see this map's actually pretty easy to win.
Almost got dug. I mean, for allies to win.
Yeah, I've seen the Axis win every time.
Actually, now that I think about it, the Axis usually win this one the most, and the Allies usually win Depot the most.
Who's shooting me?
I shot bullets out of my gun.
Stand still, let me kill you! Stand still and let me
Don't
kill
tell
you!
which lawn mode is on. I mean, friendly fire mode is on. Wow, Doug.
Oh, no.
Bobbing and
You found
weaving.
me.
Bobbing and weaving. Bobbing and weaving. Why can't they hit me?
Because they don't have the kind of aim that is required.
You got me from far away.
I am very tempted to mute that person.
Just mute them.
Might as well.
Yeah, I think I will
Just
next time I
hear
die.
Need some help?
No, in the face.
It's delicious.
Ah.
Not the face!
I need that for doing stuff.
now.
What a geek! Turn around.
No.
I already forgot the guy's name.
I'm trying to kill someone else. I had my eyes set on someone.
Dang it!
I'm getting shot!
Oh!
Medic!
I got sniped 1 second before I shot What a geek.
Medic! Heal juice! Medic!
Literally a second away.
Try, you weren't doing your job.
That's how your feetsies.
Oh, yeah, I also forgot to mention about Molossia. They actually own a plot of land on the moon, because buying land on the moon costs just about nothing. They also own a small plot of land, like 1 acre, out in, I think, international waters, which they have built. They have built nothing. They built nothing there. They also own a small plot of land on the moon, which is the Molossian moon base, where they have built nothing because they have no space program. And I think they also own some land on Mars, which one day may be worth something.
Is this guy just like the most ridiculously rich person in all existence?
He's not wealthy at all. I don't think. I
Then
don't even
how-
know. I don't even know what his day job is. I don't know what he does in the
Being
day to get
amazing.
money. I think he does some kind of like at-home computer job.
Yeah, that's probably right.
I'm fairly sure he inherited the land he lives on because it's quite a bit of land, although it's the desert.
So you're saying he has a YouTube channel?
He does have a YouTube channel, actually.
So you're saying it's possible that he's you?
Very
No, actually,
Bum,
because he has no
bum,
facial hair. Also,
Sorry about
he-
that, guys. I had to do some
Hi.
stuff.
I don't believe
No.
it. Also, he actually has a YouTube channel where he uploads like the Molossia Day every single year, where he is on the back of a Jeep and he drives around the streets of like the nearest town in the United States, waving his hands slowly at people in uniform, and most people have no idea who he is. And also, apparently, I forget what the nearby city is that he lives to, but the nearby city does not recognize Molossia as a country. They just say it's just this crazy guy with his own land he owns. But the actual United Nations recognizes it as an actual country, as a micronation. So
That
it
is
doesn't matter
awesome.
what the fuck the states say. The United Nations say it's a country.
That's great, and I want one.
Yep,
That is
they're
I
actually
also like to point
there are
out
like
that
5
the first
micronations
time
like this in the
ever
world.
I got killed by a goat last life, so I now know how people feel.
It doesn't feel good, does it? It doesn't feel good.
Nope. Although, I don't regret it to the point where I'm not going to stop playing Dilo.
Throw more goats.
Ow.
Yeah, just keep throwing goats.
They throw good at you, throw 2 goats at them.
Yep.
Pick up 2 goats at the same time, throw them, there you go.
It's
If
a
they miss,
goat.
they'll shit.
Hitting something with a goat is almost as good as knocking down a player, picking him up, and then hitting his teammate with him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've
nothing
never
beats.
done that, but I want to.
It's really hard to do because you have to. It takes a lot of time, and they have to not know you're there, or they're going to kill you. But it is it is an amazing feeling when you can pull that off.
Oh great, I'm gonna die.
Good.
Good. Shala.
Inshallah.
Oh, I actually got somebody with the Pterodon. I feel proud of that. And it was Mah-Dry-Bread.
Yeah, sorry, chat
Yeah.
corrected me. He's at war with East Germany, not West Germany. That was
Oh, East Germany are a bunch of bastards. West Germany.
yeah.
Neither, whatever. Neither one exists anymore. It's just Germany.
Then how's
Not
he going
according to
war?
Molossia.
Yeah.
And I'm taking Molossia's word over Germany's.
You trust the guy out in the
I'm actually gonna buy a Molossian war bond at some point. Actually, I don't know how much it costs. I'm fairly sure it's only like $20, and you get a Molossian war bond.
That's
It's
kind of
amazing.
Yeah, you can mount it on your wall and everything.
I feel so clever. Someone asked to what a good source would be to make this to look up how to make this game less laggy. I told them Google.
I don't know. Find a server that's less laggy.
Go to one
Yeah.
closer
Someone
to
in the
you.
chat says that they're German and they still separate West and East.
The old schoolers might.
West
Same thing
Korea
using
and North
the,
Korea. I mean,
using
West Korea? That's
Yeah,
Rest
Yeah,
Korea.
because,
Didn't you hear they broke off again?
yeah.
They broke off again.
They split up. Like, you see, North Korea and South Korea decided, you know what?
North Korea and West Korea are a band. That's why they split up.
North Korea and South Korea decided we're going to unify, but then we're going to split vertically instead of horizontally.
They're an atom. That's why they split.
Yep. For the first time ever, North Korea has turned into West Korea.
Banana, that is also why they split.
Ha!
You see, North Korea doesn't exist anymore because North Korea split into West and East. So there's West, East, and South, but no North. Because the two northern ones are West and East.
Is West Korea right next to West Dakota?
Yes, actually, they relocated. That's the reason for the split, is they wanted to move. You know, career opportunities.
I understand.
We're still joking around, right?
No.
I think.
What do you mean? Really an actual West and East? Yes.
No,
No, I mean, we're really joking around that Dino D-Day has 26 people playing.
Nonsense.
19 people
This is
playing.
only one server.
19 people playing on this server, 300. That makes sense. 3,000 people playing ever.
No, everyone else are just bots, and they have clever names.
That means I'm a bot. I don't exist.
Hey,
and
bots-
think
no,
all
no,
your
no,
imagination.
never your developer,
Lots of
that's
people
what
too.
you're playing.
Bots are people too, yep.
No, they're not. They're bots.
There are a lot of snipers on the Allies. It is
Yeah, I
much
noticed.
fun to be a Micro-Raptor.
Wanna know why? Ain't that because they're not going for the freaking coin?
Well, yeah.
And when they do
They're
get a
just
satchel,
players playing today, I guess.
when they do get a satchel charge, they just drop it down at the base.
They do.
Yeah.
It's annoying me.
Where's that guy?
For the longest time, people didn't even know how to go to point C and realize it needs 2 people to freaking use.
Yep.
I think people, Dino D-Day is one of those games that people are like, they just don't care. Every game type is team deathmatch.
Every game type, press the F key to pee on things and kill them.
No!
Yes.
Oh, everyone's...
Oh, tiny! Tiny! Oh, I'm gonna die!
Good job. Killed by a compy.
Yeah, with 3 kills.
Oh, no one's playing Captain Hardgrave. Alright, I'll show Hardgrave some love. I'll play Hardgrave.
I'm sure you will.
I was about to say those exact words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, defused.
Whoa, exploding.
Damn pterodactyl.
Yeah,
Jacob.
defused.
I want
You
to
ass.
get an invincible state. That's my goal for playing as Hardgrave.
Do it,
Good
man.
luck with that.
It is really, really not easy to do.
I'm sure it is.
Okay, that dinosaur sucks.
No.
Oh, I got 2!
Oh,
I got 2!
Uh-oh.
Just need one more. Where's the guy? Sweet. Yes!
Turn.
Punch you! Punch you all!
Uh-oh, Mega Pieman's invincible.
Ah!
I can still knock you down, can't I? Oh, no, I can't. Ah, shit.
No! Come back here! Oh no, I ran out.
Run!
Oh, I love doing that.
Defuse, defuse!
Ouch. Ouch.
I'm not gonna make it in time.
I'm defusing already.
Are we going to win this?
Can't hit me for shit. Oh, there we go.
Ouch.
I got the other one, I got the other one. Unless someone's shooting me, which they are. Oh my god, I survive! Oh no, he punched me a second before. Yeah, it blew up.
Nah, it didn't hit the switch.
Anyway.
Oh!
No, it didn't rock. Never mind.
Is this map glitching again? I've seen
Yeah,
this map glitch
apparently.
where the bombs don't actually count.
Yeah.
I think that happened because that bomb completely hit.
Yeah, it's been doing
That's
that.
it happens way too often in this map. I think it's something to do with the rock there. It like gets in the way somehow. It's
I
really
think you have
It's probably
rock,
up to Traeger.
because I've noticed that happens
Correctly.
a few times.
Well, it's good to know that they never fixed that complete map breaking glitch.
I don't even know if they know about it, honestly.
I don't know if it's a glitch or an exploit.
Ouch.
I think that's the
Like,
same thing.
It's a feature.
It's a feature, yeah.
I love that.
No such thing as a glitch.
The
in
new
it.
SimCity had a lot of features.
Oh yeah, like that feature of you couldn't play on the first day.
The first other days.
Didn't they give people free stuff for it though?
That's
Yeah,
back of the
free
box.
stuff they already own that cost them nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can
Thanks for the
you
free
can
stuff
choose
that
to
I
get
actually
a
have.
free SimCity 4
Yeah, you know the SimCity that worked?
Yeah.
The SimCity that you didn't buy.
The SimCity that was fun.
The one you probably already own.
New SimCity feels like a social game. You know, like, it feels like you should be playing it on Facebook or something.
Sniper.
I do like how you can add on buildings to buildings that already instead of having to always make new buildings. Like if you build a nuclear plant, you can add another silo onto it instead of having to build another nuclear plant.
Oh, that's cool.
I guess, but it takes away some of the challenge of, you know, having to plan ahead and construct your city properly.
There's no planning ahead in SimCity.
Oh
Have
yeah,
you
I
seen
forgot
the,
about that.
people who like make these massive like actual cities, like ancient cities, and they're like insane density with like no pollution.
Oh,
Yeah.
you want to play a game with ancient cities? Try playing Pharaoh and figuring out how to actually not.
I'm really good at Pharaoh, but I think I think since you've played it too, you're one of the 3 people on Earth who have played it. Myself, my mom, and you.
That game is punishing.
It is
that game
so fun.
punishes you playing it.
To this day, like every year, me and my mom replay that game where we actually play it side by side and race to see who can beat stages first.
Nice.
Yeah, Pharaoh, I think we can all agree, if you've ever played the game, the most frustrating thing about beating a stage is trying to get your empire score high enough. I can't count how many times we've hung for over an hour,
Duh.
1 point below what we
Needed
need to
that.
have on the empire score.
What? Really?
When,
That's
when I first played it, I had no idea that you had to get specific conditions in your city to make your houses evolve into other houses.
That would be a problem.
So I'm just trying to figure out, how do I build these things? Oh, I can't build these. I have to play like Pokemon and evolve my houses.
Pocket Masters.
So that was interesting.
I'm sure you had plenty of hovels that wouldn't evolve because they didn't have source of water.
It's like there was one thing where I had to point where, okay, now you have to get like a theater on every corner or something like that. How is that going to make a house evolve? There's a theater on every corner. Now your house, it has 2 stories. Great.
Ah, evolution.
Well, it's because the next thing they needed at that point was entertainment.
That game is
Do a bonsai.
No. Come on, I was on a
Not to do
kill
it.
streak.
Okay, were you
I'm
playing
a fan of
comedy or
games that are
micro?
kind of wrong. I've been
Micro.
playing a lot of Metal Slug recently. Metal Slug and Metal Slug 2. Metal Slug 2 is the most unfair game I have played in a very long time.
Nonsense.
Now, what
It's
did you
so
play
balanced.
them on?
I played it on a Wincox emulator.
I've played them on the Neo Geo before, and I
Oh,
have to
nice,
say
Neo
it's quite
Geo.
fun.
It's like I'm at the point where I can play Metal Slug 1 pretty well, but Metal Slug 2, some of those, they just throw so much crap at you. I don't know how you not died. It's insane the amount of stuff that they throw at you.
Oh, wow, what a geek. Thank you.
Huh? What?
I was about to get mauled, I think, and you saved me. You savored me. I can't see anybody.
Wait.
This map's too dark.
As in a Dilo was about to shoot you? Or...
Hey, just be glad it's not Snowy Park.
I can't
Come
see
on, Santa
nobody.
Claus.
Must turn brightness up. I can't. It's grayed out. What the hell?
You have to be on full screen, I believe, to turn brightness up. And
That's
yeah,
dumb.
that's just a source thing across the board.
Hey, I am on full screen, haha.
It's harder to full screen.
Get it? 'Cause they
No.
signed my paychecks.
No, shut up.
All of my sweet
Ow,
internet
ow, ow.
money. Okay,
Oh, no.
And Brad Zuka's oblivious.
can I go ahead and say that I think this is a uniform thing that every YouTube partner ever can agree with? That viewers who are not YouTube partners drastically overestimate how much you get paid.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's a uniform thing no matter what channel, no matter how many views, they drastically overestimate how much. I've had people think that I can feed myself off my, like, almost 2,000 subscribers and, like, 100 views a day off, like, whatever the new video is.
Not so.
Often
Oh,
less.
come on. You can buy at least 1 string cheese, or half of one in a couple months.
How much money would I... Let's say I get 100 views on a video on the day it comes out. That's, less than $1.
Oh, yeah, that's pennies sometimes. Depending on
Yeah,
your
like...
ownership.
I'm not allowed to say exact amounts as part of my contract,
Of course.
which is
$2
fine
million.
because I don't know the exact amount, so I can estimate as much as I want. I don't know the exact amount of how much I would get per view because that entirely depends on what the advertiser is paying that day. So that is not information I'm privy to. That's not even information that Full Screen is privy to until the day it happens. So I don't blame them for that. It's how much the advertiser will pay and what advertisement is playing. Luckily, Full Screen is with Nintendo of America, so I often get very good advertisements.
Nice.
However, unless it's December, I am not going to be making bank anytime soon. December is when advertisers...
December is the only time anyone really makes any cash.
December is when
Q1
the
and 2.
advertisers will pay out the ass to make sure it's their stuff getting advertised, and that means more money for me. And even then,
Q1
I'm
and
only
2
getting
is
a
hard.
cut of that money. I'm not even getting the full amount because, of course, the rest of it goes to Full Screen for providing the advertisements.
Yep.
Yeah, I was checking out my the Maker dashboard the other day to check all my stats, and like December was
Mission
like
accomplished.
Mount Kilimanjaro. Right now,
I just glanced at the game chat. Gilligan's joining.
Oh no, that means the Microraptor of Doom.
Well, that's fine. I'm on the Axis.
I hate
Leroy.
Leroy Jenkins!
So we completely wrecked right at the beginning, so that's good.
Yeah.
yeah.
I think
we don't
one of
know
geek saw me
what-
sitting in my corner just making sure nobody destroyed my bomb.
Some
Biggest
asshole
thing
just
to make
punched
sure
me in the
this
back of the head.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, Gilligan's on the Axis. Well, looks like we win.
I don't. We're actually at a pretty big loss right now, though.
I don't know, considering we've been holding this point for a while.
I know. Gilligan, I know what you're talking about. I have to sit here and wait for bombs to spawn so I can take one. I haven't had to do this in,
Ever?
like, since the game came out. See,
Oh, nice. I have another micro joining me. Nice. And you guys said Gilligan's like,
Oh,
I
that's
don't like
the range to go. Hell yeah.
Boss micro team, go!
The problem this game had is when it first came out, when Total Biscuit did his review and that kind of stuff, the game was barely functional. It was almost
I've
unplayable.
heard.
Yeah, that
It was-
wouldn't be the first time Total Biscuit did a game before it was functional, and then everyone hated on it and abandoned it because of that.
To be fair, it took the developers a good solid year to get the game in a good shape that it was playable.
Here I
so.
sit waiting. There we go.
I guess.
There we go. I'm spectating Mah-Dry.
But then
There's
again,
enough
it is
games
this
done
game
like
were
that. It's
made,
annoying.
so you,
Shooting out windows over there.
Yep.
You should always say if it's in an alpha or pre-release build. Every time I do Pixabyte stuff, you have to mention that stuff. Developers
totally
should be making
appreciate
sure
that.
too.
well, it's not. It wasn't a pre-release. It's just they released the game. They fully released it, but it's the first game they ever made. So
Oh,
they didn't really know a lot of stuff. So even though they had a beta beforehand, but the beta didn't seem to help that much. So when the game released, it was barely playable. It was bad.
Quick question: how far are we into the stream right now?
We have 40 minutes to go.
Wow, I'm actually starting. There we go.
Also, see, some games, they're like in beta or alpha or something, and it's like unplayable, but
Sure.
but while you're playing it, you're like, this might become something good. And then there are the games that are still amazing, even though they've barely even started production. I don't know if any of you guys have heard about the game Kenshi, but I bought it about 3 days ago, and I already have 24 hours on it, because it is so early in alpha. It's alpha 0.4. It's so early. The game does not have sound yet. The guy who's developing it, who's just one guy, and he just hired another programmer 3 days ago to start helping him with it, they don't have a sound designer yet. There's no sound in the game, and yet I'm completely addicted to it. It's so amazing.
What is it? I saw you tweeting about it, that you were streaming it.
You can also content from about streaming the stuff. He's pretty cool about it.
Yeah, I streamed the game, and I was having an absolute blast, and even the people watching were having a lot of fun. I supplied my own soundtrack, of course, but
Yeah, I tuned in at
Yeah.
one point just to check it out.
it's, in brief, what I would say Kenshi is, it's really hard to describe. But basically, the universe is, you're in a giant kind of desert wasteland world, heavily influenced by Japan, where everyone has like katanas and stuff, and you're trying to survive
Hence
out in this
Japanese name.
wasteland. Yes, and it's basically desert samurais in a wasteland. And you can go around from city to city. You can do basically anything. You can trade.
Somebody get him off.
Tenchi, I see you hiding over there with your little
Gilligan's
sniper
got
rifle,
it.
and I don't like it.
You can
Oh, it's a-
trade goods for
It's not a
money.
sniper rifle.
I
It's
think
a
we've won
something.
this. You can trade
Yeah,
money.
squad
or you
bait,
can
right?
you can trade goods for money. You can raid. You can clean up killing raiders. You can build your own city. You can hire people. You can manufacture goods to sell. You can basically do everything that any NPC could do.
Right.
Later, they're going to be adding a lot of things like they're going to be adding a ton of things like, thievery, for instance. You could play as, like, a thief or a bandit, even. They're going to be adding harpoon guns, which I noticed. You can build all kinds of machinery. You can make power output go to different buildings. It really is a game you need to look up and just see
So,
every little
is it
thing
a
you can do.
simulator?
Action,
Kind of. It's
top-down action game, kind of.
it's top
It
down-
reminded
it's,
me of
it's an
Fallout
RPG.
2 somehow.
It is by all means an RPG. It's Fallout 2ish in setting only. It does not play at all like Fallout 2.
But it looks a lot like it.
Yeah, it looks like it. Like art style wise, I guess, it looks kind of like it. And
So it's not like Fawn Line.
I'm
No,
so
not at all.
appreciative of nobody going for
It's
the.
like Farmville.
it's basically Farmville. No,
It's exactly like
it's
Farmville.
not like Fallout Online. It's not like Fallout Online, no. Although Fallout Online is also incredibly awesome, and no one knows it exists. Other
Wait,
than
what's
the
Fallout
100
Online?
people who
Doesn't
play it
sound
every
familiar.
day.
Fawn Line 2028, something like that.
Yeah, 2238.
Yeah, 2238. It's Fallout Online. It's a mod for Fallout 2 that lets you play it online and like adds all kinds of things to it. And it's fucking amazing. I got my own gang on it.
That
Oh,
sounds
there's a
fresh.
bonsai.
But there's a lot of
No.
there's a lot of good
Whoa.
games that. Like
Panic attack.
the other
That
day,
guy
I
just
was
decided
playing
to
a
stop.
bunch of Loadout that just recently
Wait,
went
how is
live.
Loadout?
And that game is just been. I've enjoyed
I don't
pretty
know
much
anything
the
about it.
entirety of the beta. It's been
Wait,
good
it's
fun.
out of beta already?
It went out of beta yesterday.
Ooh. Might have to look at
It is a free to play, and it is really fun. It's a pretty good third person shooter.
Wait,
What
free
the
to play?
heck is this download? I don't even know. I quit.
Wait, Mega Pie Man, free to play?
Yes.
Ooh.
So we probably should do Loadout on the stream one of these days because it would be a pretty cool game to do for it.
Yeah, I've been hearing good things about it.
I sat down the other day to play just a little bit of it because I haven't played it in a while, and then the next thing you know, 4 hours later, so
Mega Pie Man, you and your goats.
Yeah, so clarify for me again because I didn't catch it. What kind of game is Loadout?
it's a third-person shooter. It's a very solid third-person shooter.
Where you can customize your
Yeah, you-
loadout
you
pretty
can
much
cus-
with a lot of different things.
The big thing about it is that they have a ton of options of how you can build a gun. And
How the
you can
heck did I
build
get
those
that far
ridiculous weapons and go and see how well they actually work in the field. It is really, really good.
That could be. That sounds cool. I'll definitely check that. Is that on Steam?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
think it is on Steam now.
The
but-
graphic stylings remind me a lot of Super Monday Night Combat.
It's like a Super Monday Night Combat / Team Fortress 2 style thing.
Yeah.
But it's an extremely solid. Oh no!
Nice. I saw that.
Oh, I watched that happen too.
Duh, you were on the other end of it.
It's like I'm sitting there shooting it when I see this goat coming at me. It's like that's not going to go far enough. Hits me in the face.
You're
Ouch!
welcome.
Ouch! 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 Ouch!
Oh, I hear a raptor around here. Filthy raptors.
Ah.
I'm
Well,
so
looks like the
glad
Axis
he was the one who
lose.
got out.
Well, the Axis lose. Gilligan
Oh,
lies.
raptors!
Oh,
Yoink.
son of a! Woo! Dear God!
You know,
Jeez, DJ, just a little bit late there.
now that there's people on the server, raptors aren't as bad as they used to be because there's actually teammates to shoot them off of you when they're killing
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've seen teammates, and it happened to me the last match. I got like 4 raptors jumping on my face with a teammate right in front of me, and they didn't shoot him off.
Good
Because they
job.
may not know that they
I
can.
did shooting at the raptor, but it wasn't doing anything.
Oh, what are we doing?
All I know is the hitbox still needs working on.
Oh,
There.
Slow-mo fire! Why does the bar have slow-mo?
wait, there's slow-mo now?
No, it's been there since forever. If you press F when you have the bar, you can use slow fire. No purpose for it.
Suicide mission. I'm a dead man.
There is absolutely no purpose for it to exist.
No, because you can just burst fire. I mean, why wouldn't you?
Does anybody know if this map has a timer?
No.
The map still goes?
Aha! I think I might have figured something out. If
What?
you try defusing something, but you don't get all the way, and you just run away from the bomb, it doesn't count as a blow up on the bridge.
Oh, that's broken.
Or at least it acted like that.
Maybe
That
it's-
is absolutely broken.
What's broken? I'm confused. I don't know.
there we
Apparently,
go.
if you
Possible,
start
just
to
wasn't
disarm the
us.
bomb, but then you fail to disarm it, and it blows up, it doesn't hurt the bridge.
It seemed like that last time that happened, because I was trying to defuse a bomb. It was too late for me to fully defuse it, so I just tapped it once and left it. It didn't count as a miss for the.
You'll have to
projectile.
check it again to
You'll
see
see
if
it.
it was in. It might not have just been in the right spot.
Yeah,
No!
there's another one down, but I don't think I can do anything.
No! Where are my teammates?
There are no teammates. Teammates are for the weak.
Teammates are lies. It's
The
all a
hard
lie.
fans
I'm
are-
all alone. I'm actually in a call by myself.
1v1 me, bro. 1v1 me.
Hardcore fans. I'm not sure what they mean by that.
I don't think those exist. There's the dev team, Mega Pie
No,
Man.
I mean hardcore fans of who?
I think
Remember,
they made
we're
up
the
this
dev
game.
team.
Hardcore
Sure,
fans.
we are the
of
devs.
Mah-Dry.
Yeah, we are the devs.
We created the game.
We play the game more than the devs do.
Hello.
I miss seeing the devs online. It was always fun playing with them.
Do it.
New weekend they were on the whole entire time. Like I'm like,
They were? I didn't see them on at all.
There we go.
oh no, there's tons of them.
I mean, you have Fofep, you have Rain, you have.
Okay, I tap disarmed
I was
that one.
playing
Let's see if it
Wolfenstein
actually
Rain in the
goes.
same match.
The other two are trying to disarm it.
I don't remember who the other devs
It
are.
didn't. Oh, no, it did. It
No.
did
Yeah!
damage the bridge. Okay.
Yeah, it counted.
Kill.
I tried. I tried.
That was awesome.
I don't know
Look
what
at it. I
happened
was like,
the first time with it.
Boom.
I'll be back in 1 second. Gotta hit the bathroom.
You gotta hit the bathroom, okay.
He's gonna walk in and hit the
What was
toilet.
Dova King even doing there? He was running towards our spawn.
I don't know. I just know we're gonna lose.
No!
That's it.
There you are.
Ah!
Boom.
I died.
Well, there's no need for me to defuse this, because it's nowhere near the bridge.
Diffuse it anyway.
Is
Well,
it
you
bad
can test.
that now that the game's
time
being
it's for the
popular, you're getting more players again? I'm glad that Mr. Wonderful and 800 North Lead Rider don't play this game anymore.
I don't know. I never played with them. All I know is I was playing with this guy named Adrock. He was an asshole.
Oh, Adrock, he's one of those
I
guys.
seem to remember playing against an Adrock before.
They're part of the old trolls that used to play this game.
Trolls played this. Oh, man.
Oh, they were bad trolls too.
Okay, see what the
That's
heck
good.
happened? One of them blew up and it didn't do anything, but it was clearly on the bridge.
Yeah, that's been happening. Oh, man, this is a close game.
It's stupid. Two of them did the same thing. They both blew
Come on,
up.
come on, someone put it down. We just need one more. Oh,
Nope.
darn it.
Yeah, but one of them I saw blow up. Clearly.
Well, I got you after the fact, Tenchi. That's what counts. Feel proud of that.
E.
There was a company.
I think this bomb's gonna work real well for us.
Do it,
I think we
man.
got this one, guys.
Okay, good.
Someone put it in the spawn.
It didn't count as a bomb. Glitch report.
Man, that sucked. The bomb glitched. It didn't blow up the bridge.
Ah,
Bad
Yeah.
game.
the
Raptor
bombs
on me.
will
Thank you.
actually kill players. If someone throws a bomb out randomly on the map and the enemy team's on top of it, it will kill them.
Yeah, I know. I got a
Someone
double kill doing
running
that. Somebody was
seems to
standing on
care.
my bomb and they blew up.
Yeah, we were trying to defuse it and it exploded. Does.
Guys, look out! There's a bomb. Gotta go disarm
I'm
it.
back.
I'll disarm it with my little dino hands.
Mega Pie Man just informed us that there used to be trolls in Dino D-Day.
Oh yeah,
They
Mr.
still are. They
Wonderful,
only joined
Hunter
with
North lead writer. Adrock was one of those guys.
I know if you called Adrock a fat ass, he hated it.
They were.
So I trolled him back. Hey, fat ass, quit doing that. And he's like,
Trigger down! Trigger down! No one cared! No one cared!
They were part of the Dino God.
Here,
crew
I'm
that
like-
they
I'm
called
dumb.
themselves.
they're actually
There's
really
Ah.
a lot going in our place.
I hope they hear that, because once I found their weaknesses, they couldn't stop me. Why is there a trigger? I'm even gonna worry about the freaking trigger, because trigger's stupid.
That trigger?
I need a goat. Can I get a goat? Could Dilo have a goat? There we go.
Wait,
How the heck heal? I don't even know.
is it true? Do I have more points than Tenchi?
Yup. Yeah, I'm doing terrible this time.
No.
I was trying to use the carbine thingy, the whatever the Nazi one was, striker.
Nice try, Bonsai.
The MP40.
I wasn't even going for you. I jumped off the cliff and got nailed by a trigger.
Good job, though.
I was running away.
Go!
And then
You were blinded too. That was a one. That was the wombo.
Becomes the hunted of the goats.
Oh, how did I miss that guy? I feel bad. Great Bacon was standing still in his base, and I missed him with a goat.
How was your hitting the bathroom?
Ow!
You said you had to hit the bathroom.
Was the bathroom misbehaving?
It hit back.
Oh, it did? Are you alright?
I'm pretty good. I
Mommy,
won.
daddy.
Do you want to talk about it?
No, I won.
Come on.
Other than the fact that you won, do you want to talk about it?
Don't
No.
shoot the goat in front of me, Douglas! Come on, Doug!
I know.
Throw it if you shoot it!
Ow! Oh.
Oh, Doug.
Wow, Doug went far. Oh, there he is.
Doug is telling me that
I freaking hate this gun.
the other day he joined a server on I think maybe Counter-Strike or something,
Brilliant.
where like everyone's name was Doug. So he started changing their names to Doug puns, which is why his name is now Doug Less. There was
Well.
like 5 guys that he said who were in the server and their names were Doug.
Good job, community.
God, community, stop all being named the same.
Oh,
Stop having generic names.
God, community's mom. Stop naming your kids Doug.
come on. Ah.
Naming your kids the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, you could have there's George Foreman Jr., George Foreman 3, George Foreman 4, George Foreman 5.
Didn't you forget?
Have you ever had an instance on
Virginia.
TF2 where
Go!
where someone would just try to troll you and switch their name to yours?
Yeah, on my birthday stream once.
No.
Wait, that happened? I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's gonna not be good.
Oh,
That's not going to go well for anybody.
Apparently there are 2 minutes left on the stream.
No,
Or
2 minutes.
on the game, rather. But
On the map.
there's only
On the map.
one left in the round. The fuck?
Nice.
So the map will switch in the middle of the next round.
Do you want to try to find a server that's running the new map more to show the
Centro?
that?
Eh,
it
sure.
off. Fun map. What the?
Since we've played like
No! Blow up! Thank God!
Hey,
Catch me!
GG.
Victory, suicide. I love doing that.
Wait.
I don't care.
If you guys want to find a server with the other map, just switch
Okay, I'll go ahead and do that.
Okay, nope.
Who's joining who?
Do we want to go Pacentro?
Either like Pacentro or maybe a T-Rex map. That'll be kind of fun with those people.
I hate people.
I've never played T-Rex, but I don't see any T-Rex servers.
Just stay away from the Euro servers, please. Those have like 900.
Can't do.
I'm sorry, Europeans, but I can't handle the thing.
Alright, join in one.
Alright.
If
Ow.
it somehow redirects you back to the server we were just on, sorry.
Who am I joining?
Me.
You.
Vatageek.
I'm
I
in.
hate it when that happens. You're like, yay! Oh, wait.
Too.
Yay, we're back on the new map.
Yay!
Hi,
It's a
chat.
fun
Chat
map.
died.
I I like going
Can't
onto the
anyone
rooftops.
dies.
That's what I want to do. I want to get on the rooftop. That's my goal.
I love being cheap with Striker. If I can be Striker, I'll just go onto the rooftops and stay there forever.
The only
my
thing-
game's
my
doing
MP40
that thing
to
again
kick
where
people over when they're running under me.
my game's doing that thing again where it's stuck on connecting to server. So I'm just in the meantime I'm gonna check out the stream chat.
The thing that I find sad about being able to go on the roof is that the Desma can't jump, so you can't have the Desma on the roof. Did
Man,
you
I
guys
feel like a
win
winner.
before anybody joined?
Yeah, I feel like a
Good
winner.
job, Axis.
I joined in time to lose.
Joined in time to lose about that.
Okay.
You see,
And now it's changing map!
the only people talking in the chat are my viewers. Tenchi, tell your viewers to chat.
My viewers have OCD. They ran off to go do something probably.
Well, is
Don't tell them to talk in the chat, just tell them to chat.
the maps changed?
Tell them to
Heroes
chat
of
and the
Pain,
talk.
that match.
Are we
All the
switching
big
server?
We did.
You might as well because it's back to this again.
I'll try to look for
Yeah.
one this time.
Okay, tell me when someone's got one.
Also, if I drop from the call, that's because my computer's stupid. So
Oh, Demon Kappa says that he's a viewer of yours, Tenchi, and he's in the game.
I don't know about that. I think he's lying.
Yeah.
Oh.
Max,
Yeah, we had like 4 or 5 people in the first couple games of mine.
European servers.
am I back?
So, the only ones that are playing Concentro right now are there's one West Coast and there's 2 East Coast, or 1 West Coast and 2 European. So I'm just gonna wait until the European one does it. Let's just stick around here until then.
So I kind of want to go. I feel like we played like only 3 maps.
Yeah.
Why am I playing? No, I want my Tommy gun. Not Tommy
Yeah, we
gun,
haven't
my
gotten to the super broken map yet.
Thompson. I want to go back to that one.
Or the Christmas
Or
one.
not. It's a beautiful map.
Actually, what's
That was a Christmas map.
well, what's more
no,
broken,
it's
the
ours.
Christmas one or the super broken one? I'd say the Christmas
super
one
broken
is
one's more
not
broken.
as broken. It's just shitty.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It is bad.
It basically just sucks.
Yeah.
It is spawn camp, the map.
Basically,
Yeah, it's spawn camp and bad fog of war. The map.
See what it is it's a park, and it's
Son of a-
filled with trees. But because they have so many props and so many models in it, they had to increase the fog so you don't see them all the time, or it would
Oh,
lag
right.
your computer like a lot. So it's really hard to see what the heck's going on.
Didn't I tell you, like, one time the fog mixed with my smoke grenade, mixed with the smoke grenade, and I was
Yep.
able to snipe straight through the fog? Yeah, that was the weirdest thing ever.
There was
Yeah,
or something like that was put up on the forums. It was kind
That
of
was funny. I loved that. I was like sitting there, I was like, woo! I can snipe you. It's funny because
so
all
have
I
we
saw
found
was
another
silhouette.
server yet? I'm just shooting walls.
I'll look.
Bonsai, are we joining your game?
No, I'm in this game because there's only European servers on Centro right now.
Oh, we can go to the broken map,
Go to
That's
the broken
true.
map.
or
It
Canyon
doesn't look like there are that are not European.
Market. That was got bots on it though.
I don't
Shane's Dino D-Day server.
So we can either go to Market, we can go to the plane crash map.
Plane crash map, which
plane
is
crash,
broken
yeah.
map.
Alright.
Is it Depot?
It's
Troina?
yeah. I can't pronounce half the names of these because they're like in Italy.
Troina,
Hey, hey,
Marquette.
Hey, Megapie, pronounce
Depot.
all of the full names of the dinosaurs right now. Go.
Desmonosuchus,
full names.
That's the full names.
Dilophosaurus.
What about their
Yeah,
surname?
there's the Dilophosaurus, the Desmonosuchus, the
Stigmatous.
Velociraptor, the
Isn't TJ gonna be
Microraptor.
proud?
Trigger. I can still call him Trigger. I don't have to say his real name. The only one that I don't remember is the Compy's full name because I always called it Compy. Compsognathus.
Compsognathus.
Oh, there's also the Stygian-Bollock. I forgot about that one.
It's that thing from Jurassic Park.
That thing.
Yeah, that one.
That one.
You know.
Not the other
No,
one, that one.
that one. The one that...
It's a
ate
freaking
Samuel
capture
Jackson.
point map. I hate these.
Aw, this map sucks on capture. Fuck, I'm
not a
still
fan
going
of
to the
capture
roof.
point.
I'm just gonna solemnly walk to the points until
I was
freaking
flying
lose.
Red 3, 66 Fighter Squadron, targeting an ammunition stockpile near Tobruk. Upon reaching the target area, Captain Homer W. Culbertson, Red Leader, spotted a gaggle of enemy bogies over the target.
Gaggle!
As our flight approached them, we positively identified the enemy formation as pterodons, a large pterosaur about half the size of a P-40. I would estimate the enemy formation to be about 40-50 strong.
I love oh, man. Gilligan, that's a shot and a half.
Close range. As with pterosaurs, seeing what a terrific mess the Tyrannid... By the way, that was a tip being... it was obstructing the whatever. The pterodons were making of...
You're reading the...
And then he died.
Oh,
I commented on... Culbertson scored hits on the first pterodon, and as... And that was it. All I could read.
That's the thing. One of the things that this game does amazingly is it really makes an interesting and fun world just to exist in.
I was just reading off something from the logo.
I mean,
screen.
even with the stuff in the loading screen that talks about, Western Union notes of people saying, "Oh, your son was eaten by a dinosaur."
It's not from Hardgrave. That's sent it.
Yeah.
Mah-Dry,
Mah-Dry, come back here, cap it! Mah-Dry, you know how to cap the seat. You know
I
how
don't
to cap
care.
the seat. Come back here.
Don't care, taking the roof. Of course I know you need 2
come
people for
on.
the sea. I said that earlier. I just don't care. My roof.
My roof.
that I shot you off of and shot you in Route 2.
Yeah, well, this is
Buttery
my
biscuit.
roof where I shoot people and throw heal juice.
Heal juice!
Here, we're gonna grab it. You and me, Tenchi.
Yay! I'm helping.
Look at that. And you got yourself a nice achievement, too.
Oh, it hurts! Heal juice needed!
Heal juice is right outside on the balcony.
Fonzie, stop moving!
I'm
There's
dead.
pain out there!
Fonzie, you're doing that moving thing again.
Oh god!
Warned you about that.
You mean the thing where he moves his legs and
No, I want a
locomotion
demon.
happens?
Ah!
Ow.
God darn it. I gotta get 3 kills so I can go to Valhalla.
Oh boy,
You
my
only
Steam
need
lost
2 to go to
connection.
Valhalla.
No, you need 3. 3 does the max damage.
Yeah, but 2 will get you to Valhalla.
1 will get me to Valhalla, too, but...
No, well, 1 doesn't do it. You need to get at least 2.
You need 3 so you go Super Saiyan?
Yep.
And now on fire.
Oh,
No, that's
why
when
is
your own
everything-
team dies.
When your own team
Oh,
does.
fuck. I jumped too late.
Don't you hate
Don't
that?
worry.
You're like, ah! Oh, dead.
No, I survived. But
Steam and Firefox are shit in the bed for me.
I love running around as the copy, just crouching around because he's already small, so it makes him even smaller.
And pretty much impossible to hit.
Pretty much. I wonder why they made him in third person, where the other small dinos are all in first. Nah. Dang it.
I hear what sounds like burning. Is someone on fire?
There's fire on this map.
No, I mean over the Skype call. It sounds like someone might be on fire.
Sense.
I don't know. Is someone a liar? And also, do they have pants on for their pants to be on fire?
Mah-Dry, I totally had your number that time. I was just, it was like a fun seeing you.
My number is 1. Get it? Oh
Your
no,
number's
it's actually a
Get it.
glitch in game. It's not over the call. Okay, I checked by tabbing out for a second.
Nice.
So
Numbers
so
one.
the game was on fire, I guess.
I'll see you live.
Yep.
Good job, game.
Real great, like.
And muting that guy.
Oh no.
I just
I'm
mute
shit.
everybody. I don't have any sound on unless I actually want to specifically talk to somebody.
Aw,
Like I was talking
Steam's
about-
being a derp again. I can't connect.
Gilligan
Awesome.
says the ghost
Ow.
fire sound's been a glitch since Half-Life 2, so it's just it's
Ah.
a source glitch.
I've never noticed.
They need to make another class that uses goats.
It just feels really weird to only use goats for one reason.
I know, because
Yeah.
their goats are all over the map, but they're only used for one thing.
And allies have no use for them.
No.
Allies just shoot them.
They just shoot him so that the...
And they respawn in 5 seconds anyway, so it's not like it does anything.
Yeah.
Well, it stops the goat uprising one goat at a time.
This is
Except
true.
that there's unlimited goats in the goat uprising, so it's basically for nothing.
Trigger, I will heal you!
Thank you!
There's also health packs over there if you need more.
Heal juice.
Heal juice.
Ouch.
Damn it, Steam, why are you doing this to me?
Because Steam hates everybody. Especially you.
Because I use Ethernet.
Because Ethernet.
Ethernet. Best
Is
net.
Juan in the game with you?
Yeah.
No!
Tenchi, are you still alive? No, you killed him!
I didn't mean
Yay!
to! I'm sorry!
How could you do such a horrible, terrible thing?
Yeah, that's a
I
good
couldn't
point.
out
Frozen
zoom
Water
and
has a
ran
good
away.
point. Why'd you kill me? This is an RP server.
Yeah.
That makes me so sad. I can't freaking kill RPers anymore because the servers are full.
Everyone else, because everyone else are killing RPers.
Damn it.
Woo! Oh, well, Demon Nappa, I'm sorry. I at least healed you.
Well, he was dying, so
He still died.
Ow!
But the thought was there.
It doesn't have
My
sense.
teammate standing
Oh,
right
that
there.
guy is gonna be
God.
muted.
Oh, Jawan's here.
Now
One X
he's
is joined
muted.
the game.
Okay.
Now Juwan's muted.
No, I didn't mute Juan. I muted some TF2 troll Hulk, whatever his name is.
Troll.
New, trade Team Fortress 2 items, Portal 2 items, and Steam gifts with Steam Trading. Click on the drop-down menu to invite this person to trade. You can also show off items in chat by dragging ellipsis.
What?
Probably a good idea to meet that.
Jesus. I looked over, I was like, oh god. I was like, I'm so
Steam
screwed.
validation rejected.
Hey, look, there's a dinosaur.
You might have to
Steam
verify your
validation
Steam
rejected.
cache.
A dinosaur? Where? I didn't know they had these in this game.
What?
No, the kind of
Dinosaurs.
shot. I was standing there and I was like, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Evil.
really cool.
Focus fire.
Dry, you're dead.
That's correct. However, I got the points. I'm still happy.
What? Ooh.
Validating Steam files, 4% complete. Okay, not joining in until the end of the stream.
Yeah,
No!
we got 10 minutes.
Save me, Dusty!
Son of a gun!
Oh, I did not.
Thank God! Thank God!
I'm just gonna spectate on the stream.
Oh, I got spat on. I was saved and then I got spat on by a mic.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you didn't
I was
get
like, I was
saved.
shooting him quite a bit.
You didn't get saved by anything. You died by getting spat on, which saved me.
Oh, I thought Tenchi killed you, and then I
No.
was killed by the spit.
Ouch!
Well, that was weird. On my screen, the fire didn't touch you, but you died.
I know that happens with the fire. The fire's got insane distance. Like,
Yeah.
Stupidly
The
distance. when you're not-
flamethrower is... it's weird.
Jeez.
I killed the goat! That's what counts!
Ooh!
Ah, there's a Microraptor on me.
It's probably DJ.
It is... I ran into a Nitro with a flamethrower though, so I'm safe.
Sometimes I'll do that where I'm getting chased. I'm just like, run for the teammates!
I just killed DJ. Am I a god now? I also
I've-
killed
yeah.
Jawan.
Sometimes that causes teammates...
Well, you're not a god for killing Juwan, because it's pretty easy to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, considering what was happening earlier in TF2.
I wasn't there.
Yeah, okay.
No.
Juwan wanted to practice playing as Scout or Pyro for his new Highlander team, and we went onto an empty server. And
Did you kick his...
I was practicing with him. I was playing Scout as well.
Scout is-
His kill death ratio to mine was about 1 out of 10. Like for him, he got 1 kill and 10 deaths per, cycle, and mine was the opposite.
Well, he's been out of playing Highlander for a bit, so he needs to get some more practice.
And out of
Darn
playing
that
TF.
Axis! Where did they come from?
Well,
Okay,
it was me
joke
running
being-
around getting all the freaking points.
Joke being, it still needs to be killed.
Yes. Hey, I always like to tell the story about the very first time I ever played TF2 with Jawan. The very first thing that happened in the entire game is
Out of
that
the gate.
I got the out of the gate achievement for killing him within a second of the gate opening. The very first time I played in a match with him. He was standing still, and I had a sniper rifle. Also, Tenchi, you also stream, so I think you can relate with what I'm about to say. Is this not the most baffling thing when you're streaming a game, a new viewer comes in, and the first thing he or she says is, what game is this?
Yeah.
Is that not the most baffling thing, considering literally inches above what they are saying, you can read the name of the game?
Yeah, I also have a very large logo with them now playing in an arrow too in the bottom left of my template. But yeah, people are just overtly lazy, and people want to be told stuff.
Yeah,
So, I mean,
someone called
I've given up.
Demi-Monita. I can barely read the name because it's such a bright color that it burns my eyes. It says what? Sorry.
Demi-Monita.
There you go.
Was it being muffled again?
No, I couldn't hear because I was also talking,
Ouch.
and I couldn't hear you over my own voice.
Okay, because that still
Tenchi,
baffles
Tenchi,
me
back here,
as to why I'm the only one who's muffled.
I can't tell you now.
From what I'm hearing
yeah,
right now, you're not being auto-adjusted out.
Oh!
I don't think it's being auto-adjusted. I think
Hillary.
it's just a streaming thing.
Well, before, what used to happen is whenever we were in any kind of call, if you, for like a few weeks even, every time you talked, if someone else I was listening to would start talking, it would auto-adjust you out. It wasn't just on streams.
Well, there's a Windows option
Because that's
that
what's
you
been
can
happening
change that.
recently, and I'm really curious as to why that's happening.
I think that's because you had your Skype auto-adjust volume thing on, and it was auto-adjusting you out for some reason, and that was
No, I
coming
don't
from
think
the
I
stream.
did.
Well, there was something like that. All I know is it's not happening now, and it never changed anything on my end. So it's
Yeah, it's
gotta
on
be
TikTok
something
now.
with Skype, I would assume, because it wasn't just in streams, it was in calls in general. You would
No.
often get adjusted out. But only when other people are talking in the call. And on my end, when I talk, if you were also talking, it would not adjust you out. So that's why I think it's Skype, because I think that would adjust you out for everyone but me, I think.
I wonder if it's my microphone.
If you go to the bottom right in the little taskbar on Windows,
Yeah.
if you right-click the little speaker, the white speaker, and then hit Sounds, and go to the Communications tab on the right, Windows will stop doing that, because Windows will do that as well.
Yeah.
Right now I
normally
have it
it's-
on Do Nothing, and I've had
Yeah,
it
I-
on
nothing.
Me
for
too.
maybe a month at this point, and it's still happening, so I'm still
It'd probably be a
trying
Skype thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to debug things.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt, either way, though.
I had that happen. I noticed that happened to me a little bit on some of the earlier streams that we had. You guys would say I would sound fine, but playing back, I would be fine at some parts. Then other parts, I would just be unhearable.
Yeah, I don't know what that was all about, because I don't ever remember you sounding unhearable on my end.
Is unhearable a
Oh, I
word?
want to shank the chat. It's frozen
No,
water
they're,
and
they're,
Ed
doing, they're
Sphere.
just doing that to bug you.
Well,
like-
I know it's a joke. Obviously, they show up
I
to
know,
like every
I'm
stream I
having
do.
aneurysms. Yeah, I'm having aneurysms just reading these.
Yeah. Why
I'm not looking
why
at the
don't
chat,
you
so-
upload Mro, Warhammer, Mah-Dry, Spick and a Bic upload more, play Minecraft, Minecraft, lol, raffle.
Any
God, it
blocks?
feels
Any
terrible.
blocks is in there?
That's kind of amazing.
Yeah, that's my viewers.
That's
They
an
don't like me.
amazing combination of language right there.
Yeah, they don't like me because they're my
figured.
viewers, and thus they like to not make me happy.
Guys, who is doing the stream besides Mah-Dry-Bread?
Dry beer.
Well, you got my name wrong, asshat. You're not allowed to be here anymore, permaban.
were they being serious?
I
don't know.
it's one of the new people, so I would assume they just got
Yeah,
my
it's
name
one of the new
wrong.
people, so I'm not sure.
So we
But
have
it's Mah-Dry-Bread.
yeah.
Okay,
there's
roll
Mah-Dry
call,
bread,
roll call.
Roll call.
Mah-Dry bread. Say- say
I'm Mah-Dry. Bread.
Mega Pie Man.
yeah, that's me.
They're yelling at us, and I said no.
HJTenchi.
I'm
HJ.
flying.
HJTenchi.
Oh, okay.
Bonsai Basher.
Guys, you suck at roll call.
Yeah,
Like,
this
I'm
roll
like
call
the
is kind of
one who
turning into
responded.
to a farce.
No, it's fine. Bonsai already called out his name. He called it out 20 times in that section. We just didn't hear it.
Roll
Uh,
call.
didn't-
Everybody
Oh.
shuts up and doesn't
Oh.
say anything.
I giggled. That counts.
I'm Batman, so.
Batman.
Playing the. Wow. Okay, I don't like Desi's. They're mean.
Batman's fine, but you can't beat Batman in Spider-Man.
Spider-Man's the best. Did you ever see my Let's Play of that Facebook game? That Spider-Man Facebook game? It was amazing. It was a promotional thing for the movie, and I Let's Played it. It was one episode long.
Amazing Spider-Man. It was awful.
We're talking about Batman Spider-Man, like the actual YouTube show.
Oh, I didn't know there was one. I always just call Spider-Man Spider-Man because it's funny.
Yeah,
It's pretty stupid.
There's
silly.
a really stupid series called Batman and Spider-Man. It is amazingly awful.
It's called Batman Spider-Man, no and.
I thought there was an "and" in there.
No, there.
You were mistaken. Get out.
It's done stupidly, but it's done stupidly on purpose to the point that it's amazing. It's one of those.
It's that kind of game. I understand.
It's that kind of show.
I'm so totally glad that people were stopping that.
Don't kill the Desma. The Desma just wants to, blend into the orange sand. The giant Gila monster.
I frickin' hate it when I do that.
Is it pronounced Gila Monster or Gila Monster?
Considering it starts with a G, I think it's a Gila monster.
I love you, Joanne. Did you
in
see the
Spanish.
chat? Some guy's like, I hit in that fountain like a Bose, and Joanne just said, no.
Yeah,
Those-
Desma.
You made me do this, Mega Pie. I'm
Wait,
sorry.
it's actually a Gila monster? Are you serious?
I had a feeling that was what it was.
I for my entire
No!
life, I have always heard it as Gila monster.
It's Hilo.
Who'd you hear it from?
The world has lied to me. I don't want to.
Does the world constitute America?
Then, if so, you may be incorrect.
I think the first time I heard Gila monster was on the Magic School Bus.
Oh,
I don't remember that show.
I used to watch that show all the time. That show was
Me too.
both amazing and awful.
dude, Magic School Bus was awesome.
Need heal juice. Dinosaur hurting.
Live to win.
Okay. I'm so glad we
Oh!
standing on the point. That's always helpful.
Hey, Mah-Dry, why do you pronounce color weirdly are you dumb?
Yes. I'm dumb. That's
Hey,
why I
Mah-Dry.
pronounce it weirdly.
Hey, Mah-Dry, you suck. Stream COD. Mah-Dry, I think he wants you to stream a fish.
That's fine. I love seafood. I live East Coast Canada, so we've got plenty.
That's what I want to do one of these days. I want to, whenever I'm able to get internet that can stream, I'm just going to take a picture of a fish, just a codfish, and put it on Call of Duty Black Ops 2.
Yep.
You'll probably get a lot of viewers, actually.
I know, it'd be amazing.
You also get a lot of dislikes over on
It'd be better
Yu's channel
gameplay
that's
than the
linked.
actual game.
I hear that.
Better than the
Gotcha.
Do you like my jumping over your head?
So, if I was ever to, stream, what game should I play first?
Binding of Isaac. Best game ever.
Either Binding of Isaac or maybe Desktop Dungeons.
I was thinking something other than PC.
Well, I was gonna say Fallout Online. Fallout Online is incredibly fun to play and stream, and there's no Fallout Online on the actual thing. You have to switch it to Fallout 2 for it to show up. But it's a mod for Fallout 2, so that makes sense.
So appreciative.
It is crazy fun, though. I love the shit of that. I need to get back into playing that more. I haven't been playing it very much recently.
I still have yet to play Fallout. I own Fallout New Vegas, but I haven't played it yet.
It's...
I've been playing a lot of Batman Arkham City.
Oh, I've been playing that too.
Game is freaking
Arkham
awesome.
City is great.
Oh my gosh! Like I had it in my inventory, or not in my games list for the longest time, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play this. So I did.
I finished Assassin's Creed 3, and I'm like, you know what? I want to play a good game, so I started playing Arkham City.
Hey, guys!
I was
7.
not disappointed.
Oh, it's
Music's
7
going.
o'clock. You know what that means?
Music's going!
Banana phone.
Yes, it does.
Redfish.
Penis.
That is going to be it for Pass the Controller, Please this week. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Those of you who joined us, thank you, Mah-Dry, Bonsai, What a Geek, and a big thanks to you, Tenchi, for joining us this week.
Hello. Wait, is that the roll call part? Did I get it right this time?
Yes, you got it right. Congratulations, 10 points.
Yay!
You
The
did
game
better than
we were
Bonds,
playing
good.
this week was Dino D-Day. If you have any extra cash this week, before you go, please do scroll down below the video you are watching. Follow the link to the charities we promote. That is Child's Play, and donate to there. If you don't have any cash, that's okay. Thanks for joining us. Nonetheless, we stream every Friday from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on this channel. You can also, in the information below, you can find a link to the Pass the Controller Please Twitter that I'm starting to actually use again. We also have a Steam group that I don't use anymore. Probably should start using that again. And you can also find the Pass Controller Please YouTube channel where we upload stream highlights until we're able to get the 15-minute thing going. And there's also links to both Mah-Dry, What a Geek, and my YouTube channels down there. Bonsai and Tenchi, feel free to post all of your crap in the chat.
Also, when I upload the uploaded version of this stream over on my channel, I'll be putting both Bonsai and Tenchi's YouTube links and whatever else they'd like in the description of that.
Yes.
So I'm too lazy to put mine in the chat, so it's gonna have to work for me.
I put my crap in the chat.
By the way, I plugged
well be
Mah-Dry's
honest.
channel.
Thank you.
Thanks again for joining, and if that is everything that anybody wants to say, that is going to be it for this week.
Banana
For me.
phone.
Until next time, have a nice day.
The fire rises.
Genius.